These are not their mains. Reggie does not normally pay Paul. Shadow does not normally play Ling. But you can already expect that these players are going to be giving us the greatest business. Regular size Majin actually is a multiple game champion. He won Air Guys at CEO 2023, if you remember that.
And actually, something I want to mention, right? We can't forget that Shadow is also a jack of all trades. Look at, I know ranks don't matter, but look at the ranks on these characters. That means they've been playing these characters online.
And getting God of Destruction.
And getting God of Destruction. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
That means
AOP,
some type of grind.
AOP, not necessarily the least evasive stance in the book, but when you pressing buttons out of it, you get hit by them big swing back highs.
Get the guard break. I think it's someone like Paul who has Demo Man. I don't think it could be very that effective compared
AOP,
to most of these other characters.
Yeah, I think that Paul is a really good character for beating the AOP at 100%. Yo, the neutral shredder kicks, very interesting. Shadow 20Z getting a little bit of that sidestep and back turn. Xiaoyu, one of the only characters that can sidestep in back turn, by the way.
Interesting. I didn't even know that. You learn something new every day, folks.
That's what we're here for. We're here to inform and instigate as well.
Oh, definitely instigating. I know I like to instigate.
Hey, I'm Majin, think that he nice with those little Hayashida steps, and Shadow 20Z came up and said, you know what, you ain't nice at this. Man, I will say though, Shadow could be punishing some of these things a little bit harder, but obviously Ling Xiaoyu, not his tried and true.
Obviously, but we can see that Shadow is very effective. I'm now wondering how many Lings are we gonna see in bracket today. And if Shadow is actually gonna stick Ling, that would be insane if he stuck with Ling the entire bracket.
I do think that we're gonna get close to the health going all the way down, but it's not one gonna kill. Yeah, I'd like to see Shadow 20Z be able to play the mirror match versus Shake or Peeling. Love to see that. Okay, we've got to run up on him, get that little spacing game here. Don't get in my bubble. Don't let me into my zone. Hell, don't let me into your zone. Got him.
1 HP in a dream for Shadow, Jesus. And he's with the launcher. Oh my lord. Okay,
Whoa.
And he misses it.
Tragic, just getting a hop over and not in the way that you want. Oh my god, Majin probably could have gotten even more off the crushing win, but didn't notice that Shadow 20Z was still back turn.
And Majin, you can see trying to utilize a little bit of those back sways, trying to catch Shadow swinging to get that whip on it, but Shadow staying patient. Real good idea for Ling. I like how Ling is one of those characters that you can have almost any type of play style.
For sure, yeah. Obviously, you run the Heat Smash into Hypnotist mix-up, right? But outside of that, there's so much room for fluidity. Yeah, there you go, the Unseen Gust, but unfortunately, he was weak to the flying type right there. Shadow 20Z is staying alive.
I like that. The Pokemon references going crazy.
You already know. Oh, sexy! Down 4-1 and a down back to get some of that evasion into the charge while standing too. Ooh, hop over, no!
It seems a lot of these enders seem pretty inconsistent for Shadow. I wonder what's happening. If he's just mistiming them, or if it's just something that doesn't work well against Paul.
Yeah, it could be off axis, could be just not knowing the ins and outs of the combo situation, but the orbital finishes it out. Shadow 20Z takes game one. That was a long ass game one, dog. This is the kind of stuff that you can expect when you're going into ParagOnline. We come in with that heat from the jump.
And mind you, this is only the first game of the day, of the bracket. So what an insane way to start off.
Yes, sir. Now, Reggie could choose to go with the law that he's used to. However, he got a little bit of gumption. I think that he's not going to do that. He's just going for a different stage. I think typically he's the kind of guy that will put his money where his mouth is, so to speak. And I think he's decided that he's going to enter this tournament with Paul. And he knew that Shadow was about to be the person that he plays. So, you know, he's like, I'm still going to pick Paul. So,
what? Eddy, oh my God. What are these picks? They gotta be talking to each other. There's no way. There's no way. They're just randomly showing up with all these characters.
New York versus Chicago out here is showing out. Okay, Shadow 20Z getting some good punishes, and Majin scores the first knockdown.
And about even health now. Now we're playing the neutral game going bird, but Majin going in, and Shadow getting the counter hit, but not effectively punishing off of it.
Ooh, nice. That's actually got a little bit of plus on it, that Hypnotist mid, but Majin did not get his back hit by the wall crush, so he just was going to go ahead and send that one. That was crazy call out.
Went for the mix there. Shadow staying patient in rage, but got caught off the jump. Majin taking that first round.
Hey, Majin doing a lot of that 4-4-3. Yo! Shadow just going for just the back two into maybe some back turn stuff, and Majin was like, no, you're not finna do nothing with that. Let me hit you with the down forward 3, the Mirage. Get your health bar sabotage.
I like how they're both going for like major mixing here. And it's so wild. Again, seeing that this isn't their main characters, and they're playing very efficiently.
Yeah, these guys, their minds work on a different wavelength right there. Another one of those back turn side steps into the mistrust. Shadow 20Z saying, you know what, my wall combo's not really been liking me recently, so let me go for the Rage Art.
And that's a great setup. Guarantee you that damage. And Shadow taking that second round. Oh, we're gonna get another final round situation here? I'm hoping so.
Yeah, same here. Okay, went for the mid after that one. Interesting. No launch punish on that whiff, but hey, Majin does get the down for 1-3.
He's going a lot for those handstand stances, but Shadow staying patient, getting a punish. Not optimal punish, but punish nonetheless, and we take those.
Sir, get all the way over there. Hypnotist low. That could have been launch punished by Reggie because remember, Eddy has a 13 frame while standing, but again, the matchup knowledge not known by one another. That was a lot of damage.
Oh my lord, and the He Smash stuffing everything Majin was trying to do there, and gets launched. Oh, we're gonna go to the wall. Oh, yes sir, wall carry. Uses that heat burst. Wall ender, yes sir. Look at that damage.
God. Yeah, that wall ender is absurd. I'm glad she only has it when she is in heat. Ham Majin does get the relax 4-3 guaranteed on the Terremoto counter hit. No duck on the third hit of that string is crazy. We've learned a lot from Jin Mashima, but I guess not enough.
And Shadow was in the corner of doom for a second, and Majin losing that entire health lead. He had half health and still in rage. I will forever think that's crazy. Shadow ending the round there with the mid, taking the set 2-0 over Majin. It's still insane to see this man running Ling Xiaoyu. Every time I see Ling, I'm so loud. I would like to see Mac and Gaming Anya.
Okay, no, I like that. I love that, actually. I think that would be a really good match. 100%. Shaundude showing off how great Lili's sidestep is. Sidestepping KingRaze's generic down 4 at the beginning of the match. We know generic down 4 to be one of those moves to use if your opponent is trying to step on you. But remember, Lili is a different beast.
And these are actually both characters that will not allow you to breathe. You know, so it's just going to be who has the better pressure game, honestly. And also the better whiff punish game, because there's going to be a lot of whiffs here. So we're going to see who can whiff punish better from the two players, not even characters, because they're very proficient with whiff punish.
For sure, yeah. KingRaze, my homie from North Carolina, 100% got that whiff punishment unlocked. He's been trying to unlock that Korean style of Tekken. Oh no, not noticing that the rest of the hit was coming when it comes to the spring. Oh my god, the feisty rabbit.
And there we go. As I'm talking about the pressure tools from both of these players, both of these characters have them, so you know they're going to utilize it. And Shaundude definitely keeping KingRaze right there towards the wall.
KingRaze gonna get something close to a good wall combo, but unfortunately couldn't get the best. No, you want to launch that KingRaze. It's all good though. We're gonna keep it tight, gonna keep it popping.
The spinnies. Okay, I see you, Shaundude. Shaundude is pressing buttons even when he's not attacking. He's moving, he's spinning, and he's looking to optimize any type of attack he can get.
I'm seeing some missed punishment right here. Not missed punishment, but mispunishment on the side of KingRaze. And Shaundude, I'm sure, is seeing that. However, apparently, let me shut the hell up because we're ducking the second hit.
It's that commentator curse, man. It happens every time.
Good. I would love to be cursed on this man being bad. He's terrible. He's so bad. Prove me wrong. Oh no, not breaking throws. Come on, man. You can't let me actually be right.
Proving you right. Oh no. Not KingRaze getting punished out here and about to get to the wall potentially. Nah, just way too short. But you're gonna get stomped on. Shaundude tying it up 2 rounds apiece.
With the root of evil with those stiletto heels, running the G-Clef cannon as well. Shaundude getting in back turn. Ooh, majority rules string. That's a lot of damage.
And it knocks back so far. Which is good because that gives you a little bit of breathing room to figure out what your next mix is gonna be. Ooh.
Wow.
Ooh, what a hop kick from Shaundude. This is gonna he's gonna break the floor. Yes, he is. Let's see if he utilizes that page.
Yeah, that really was a very interesting interruption right there. And Shaundude does get the voila, the platinum grace, putting KingRaze in his place at the end of that one. I gotta expect that KingRaze is looking for a different stage right here. Because honestly, I think that Lili has a lot of really great grabs that can put you through the floor. What do you think?
I think she has a lot of floor options in general. You know, she's one of those characters that one kick will put you through the floor. And this is, I would say this stage definitely benefits Lili more than it does Lidia.
I agree. Yeah, Lidia, I think she doesn't go through the ground quite as much. Definitely she likes walls though. Oh my god, Shaundude telling me that I got that crystal ball going on right here.
As we said, you know, the floor works best in Lili's favor. And again, even when Shaundude's not attacking, he's still pressing buttons. That's just how good of a movement Lili has. But sometimes pressing block could be a little bit okay though. There you go.
Whoa, that's right. When she's in heat, that is not a punishable situation because she goes into that heaven and earth transition. That was big brain right there by KingRaze.
Although I will say Lidia does excel in having the better heat, because when she is in heat, as you saw with that heaven and earth parry, that's just, you can't punish anything. You just have to eat it.
A lot of situations, yeah, you'd have to punish with a grab or try to do a a low instead. Shaundude once again landing one of those fantastic hop kicks. Oh no, not catching KingRaze back turn.
Not those, as we like to say, those unhinged back shots. And there we go, went for it again. You can't do that while she's in heat, Sean. Come on, man.
Docky.
Just KingRaze taking advantage of that heat. Shaundude keeps trying to punish stuff while she's on that, while she's in stance, in rage. Very unfortunate, but Shaundude looking very proficient, gets that wall break, and we're gonna get more of this combo extension.
I think he still has some tornado left, chooses not to go for it. Feisty Rabbit. KingRaze does have 3 banana bunches on his side. Oh, there we go. Let's see if we can use a little bit of those. No, the linearity. Lidia, more like Linia.
Linear. Ah, I see what you did there. Yeah, it's very linear and just very effective sidesteps from Shaundude. Again, Lili probably having one of the better side, if not the best sidestep in the game. One of the best sidesteps in the game. Ooh, good duck and launch punish there from KingRaze.
Yeah, that was a really good option right there, knowing that when the right hand comes out, you can expect to see that leg come as well. Shaundude trying to use them lows really well. Oh, you got the back turn combos?
Don't tell me both of them got back shot combos. That's crazy.
I will keep my mouth shut here on the allegations. KingRaze right here getting that cleaving spirit, that hop kick once again. And yes, we're going to see some of that political storm going for that full 4-2, some of that political punch into the back one. And we got ourselves a game 3.
Very effective play styles by both. And I there's something I noticed in this second game. I don't know if you saw it as well. They utilize a lot more side steps game 2 than they did in game 1.
Which, both of them or Shaundude specifically?
I would say both of them. Shaundude used it a little bit more than KingRaze, but
yeah,
that game 4 or that round 4 or 5 KingRaze definitely used it a lot more. But you see here, right? They're starting to they're sidestepping a lot.
Definitely, 100%. Trying to get that positioning proper, especially when you have your back to the wall. Oh man, the 3-2, the Gankaku right there. That's gonna do a lot of damage.
Oh, he went for the mix instead.
If Shaundude had let it rip, had known that the back turn was happening, maybe could have got even more. But they kept their own situation proper. Decided to go for some stand-up pressure instead of the knockdowns.
Oh, and there we go. Just 2 hits is all it took for Lili to get that floor break. That's what we talked about earlier, that this stage benefits Lili more than it does Lidia.
Yes, sir. Get that political storm, the bane of Tekken 7. Again, using that heaven and earth, and ooh, the pickups.
Okay. Oh, he tried to go for that that overhead, but just missed it. Don't let Shaundude live. He can always bring this back, especially that pressure heavy Lili, as we see, uses the heat dash and steals the round from KingRaze.
Yes, sir. Using that peacock waltz, the 3-1 in that situation. All right, another one of those back ones. Stalwart Governance, heat engager. KingRaze trying to get a couple more bananas, trying to stop King K. Rool, aka Shaundude, from getting him all the way over there. What in the googly boogly?
Oh, there we go. The effective sidesteps from Shaundude, getting the hop kick launcher and stomping Lidia through the floor. What a combo.
Now, it's interesting that when they do the floor breaks, you're no longer back turned in those. Really interesting in a lot of those situations. Nice political punch right there. Full forward 2. KingRaze does have heat, or does have rage, so 20% extra damage.
And we see, I also see now effectively of Shaundude trying to use those low jabs to try and crush any power crush that KingRaze was trying to do, and even did it earlier in the heat. So smart stuff there by Shaundude, taking it 2-1 over KingRaze.
And then finishing it with that sidestep that you were talking about earlier, man. Without that well-timed sidestep, Shaundude wouldn't have been able to get that whiff punish on the 4-4-2.
Wizzy is also 1-1, losing to Shadow.
Whoa.
Crazy already.
All right, we got free agent Toothpaste. Let's see how free that you are out here. I am a tough critic when it comes to Yoshimitsu gameplay. All right, I like the avoiding the puddle and the dash up CD1. You already get points for that. I like that a lot. Double spin, interesting.
And it's ironic, seeing how we were talking about bad breath earlier, and his name is Toothpaste, playing Yoshimitsu.
Well,
ooh, okay.
Yes, we definitely do be talking about that. Ooh, was that the Foxy Grandpa that I saw right there? Was they going for some of the Foxy? I love it.
Wow.
I love it. Oh, that's a damn shame. That slide from the long range after blocking those hollow points.
That was a very risky move. Also from Toothpaste, doing the spin out with such low health. I don't know if I would have done that.
Agreed. That's the thing that happens with Yoshimitsu players a lot. They do be killing themselves. Hey, getting those wipe the floor into shut up combos. Those are pretty high executions. You can tell this guy's been playing the Nina a while.
Absolutely. And I always like to see the Nina players, you know, shout outs to Victimo with that crackhead movement, as I like to say. Those stance cancels. But the flash, oh, here we go, down 2-2, down 2-2-2 again.
Guard break set up. No, bro, you're not supposed to do that. You're just lucky that Toothpaste ran out of heat. Geyser cannon to try and get the whiff punish right there was just a little bit too late. That's a damn shame.
Man, and did you see the sword spin option that he tried to go for?
Yeah, sir. He's
was
going for some style.
Yeah, he's going for some style, but playing very Yoshimitsu-esque, definitely.
There's the hop kick. Okay, I like the punish by Nana. Waiting out the flash. Oh, you dive for the spin. Look at that. 18-second perfect, because Yoshimitsu players want to spin when they're not supposed to.
You say that like you're not a Yoshimitsu player.
Listen, I know what I'm supposed to do and what I'm not supposed to do. That right there.
There you go.
That one
yes,
is
sir.
a flashy Mitsu tech if I've ever seen it. The Fubuki knee. Damn, you gotta not wake up into those.
Oh, and they trade perfect for perfect, tying 2 rounds apiece. Final round, game 1. Oh, good sway there from Nanahi.
Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Hey, hey, hey.
Toothpaste.
Oh, he tried to go for it.
Yup. It's funny that he himself already got hit with the Nina bad breath.
Yep.
Oh, spin out once again. That is the third time, brother. How many times are we going to see it?
Now, it's not even just the third time that we've seen him spin out into death, but specifically spinning out into the heat burst. Excuse me, the heat smash from Nanahe. Just having those homing bullets for them. It's very interesting the way that this matchup works, huh?
Mm-hmm. Especially on this type of stage, I think it will, especially for both characters, they would excel more on a wall, but Toothpaste getting that flash. There we go, going for that guard break. Good stuff from Nanae to just stay on the ground and eat it.
Yeah, that's what you gotta do. There's no way to get around it. You don't want, what you don't want to do is eat a heat engager. That's what you don't need.
Oh, okay. Went right over it. He goes for the bad breath and gets counter hit slid on. Oh, Lord. How about you slide into the Maturino codes? Thank you. There goes my one.
There you go. There you go. There you go. All right. I feel that. And he did the, Nanahe did the Sub-Zero slide to get under that to be able to get that counter hit. I love that, but unfortunately couldn't get the round. Oh, the down back threes. They are working.
Oh, tried to flash just a little too far and gets launched on the whip punish.
Boom. Here we're going to see some Oki here. I think we see another down back too. No. Wow, very interesting. They were shimmying just a little bit too much in that situation, huh?
Just using a little too much of that movement. Wow, the delayed tackle there from Toothpaste. That was actually cool.
Nanahe waiting after Toothpaste whiffed the forward 3+4 in that situation because Nanahe already got hit with some crazy Oki business that Toothpaste was trying to run. So very good job being very conservative.
I was just a little worried. I was like, there's no way we're going to see a fourth spin out, are we?
Maybe a crash out.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
The good old snake edge counter hit from Toothpaste. Doesn't get the finish, but gets the last hit.
They're running up with a down back 4 into sidestep down forward 2. Sidestep right. The best side for Yoshimitsu to be stepping, and it happens to be the weak side of Nina. So makes a lot of sense. Look at how many perfects we're getting, man.
Dude, bro, we're basically just trading perfects back to back. Oh, good slide there from Nanae. Oh, and there we go. Sidestep 2 launcher.
Don't do it. That one was a little bit cheeky. That one was a little bit cheeky. That one I don't think was guaranteed. But if you mix it up, like for example, what I mean is that if Nanahe stayed on the ground, I don't think he would have got hit.
Absolutely. It looked like he tried to sidestep it as well, but I believe that move has really good tracking.
It does. It did not in Tekken 7. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Toothpaste catching Nanahe, staying on the floor. The Pillow Princess strategy not working very well. Yakushima though, game 3 happening for our next match.
Oh, he's trying to go a lot for those sidestep 2 launchers. Support again. Not swords put away. Good back sway from Nanae. Oh, counter hit. Uh-oh.
Okay, you want to duck after that too happens. Beautiful reverse ivory cutter whiff punish.
All right, Nanae definitely taking advantage of all this damage. Look at that. And still he gets the launcher once again. Why are you ducking there, sir?
It worked out last time. Last time Nanahe did the wipe the floor on that same timing. Toothpaste ducked it, got the launch for it. That must be why Toothpaste was like, you know what, maybe I should just duck again. This guy don't look like he gonna do the same thing. But I think we've seen a little bit of this. This is some deja vu from earlier, huh?
Absolutely. Well, Nanae just, at this point, conditioning Toothpaste. You're either gonna catch the slide, and if I catch you ducking, you're gonna get launched. Very, very good conditioning from Nanae there. As we see, once again, going in with the slide.
Yeah, whenever Toothpaste goes for the bad breath, Nanahe just going straight for the slide, which is just absolutely perfect. Maybe Toothpaste should think about mixing it up a little bit there in that regard. Oh, you know, when I'm in trouble, it's time to run that hop kick.
Absolutely, that hop knee. Okay, I see the method now. He throws a jab to then delay the tackle just a little bit. Wow, that's actually really good tech.
Yeah, if you don't delay it, then it doesn't hit on the right timing to give you the plus 23 that you need to be able to get the rest of the kamikaze. Oh man, the flashing steel counter hit. That actually got buffed from Tekken 7 into Tekken 8. It actually did just... That's the thing! Okay, I'm excited about that because that's what we call the Foxy Grandpa, and it's created by your boy Foxhound right there. So I'm really happy to see other people finally using that stuff. I'm not so happy to see my Yoshimitsu brethren get killed out here. Possible final round.
You know what will make me happy? If we don't redeem these Matcherino codes. Yes, sir. Thank you very much.
We got 8 of those remaining. Ooh, going straight through with the blonde bomb through that flash. That is a geyser cannon punish. I would have expected a heat dash, but I guess he decided that he don't want it. However, these big open stages are really good for Yoshimitsu.
Absolutely. That's why I say they both characters could excel both in walls, but I feel like Yoshimitsu and both Nina excel very well not having the walls. So it's I would say it's a pretty even matchup, I would say.
Yeah, agreed. 100%. All right, we got that Rage Art here. Nanahe has plenty of health. Hey, yo, enough of the slide, my guy. Why don't you take some of the blood of my Manji clan man out here, slicing your fingers so we can get through you. Do you have to let it linger?
And it's crazy how much damage Nanahe did with their Rage Art, but
yeah.
Toothpaste ending it with his, and we are now in final round, 1-1 each.
The slides are still going pretty well right now, but Toothpaste being in heat mixes it up. Nanahe has way more. The grab not getting teched.
Oh, good patience there from both of them. Oh, good duck. Okay, no punish.
It was like neither of them could press a button at the same time. Back turn down one, counter hits, gets damage. Ooh, that counter hit, but unfortunately traded.
All right, let's see. We're gonna play the neutral a little bit. Yes, sir. Give me some breathing room. Uh-oh. Free agent getting a little antsy, it seems like.
Because the meditation actually doesn't give him real health in this game, only recoverable health. And yo, Nina loves to smother you. Can Toothpaste bring this back? Yes, the Foxy Grandpa for the win. Please kill him. Please kill him. Yo.
The forward 1+2 for the win. Toothpaste taking the W 2-1 over Nanahe.
That's very special to me. I gotta tell you, man. I don't usually... This might be the first time that I actually...
Go out even longer.
Round 1.
Yes, sir. You know, you gotta come back for more all the time. Unreal versus TSE's AuronTheSlayer. Unreal is exactly how you can expect him. His name is telling you exactly what you're gonna see.
A very Unreal Claudio playstyle. I love to see now. Claudio, that's my character right there. You know, we got the I'm gonna steal this one from Kaiser, the Council of Claudios. Oh, and there we go, the hop kick, and we're gonna go to the wall here. Nope. There we go, the wall running 2, the side step 4. Good pressure from Unreal.
Nice break, excellent. Oh, if that was a counter hit, they could have got the wall splat. Ooh, Unreal is being scary with those wall standing 1-2s.
Oh, he could have. Okay, he could have got a way better punish there than instead of the down back or the down forward 4 actually.
I think Hwoarang was trying to go for the wall standing 1-2. Tragic. Unreal just poking away with the inner core, the burning core, back 3.
And he really wanted to get that launcher, the down 2-1 launcher, but he gets the hop kick instead. Xiaoyu, yes sir, for the wall running 2 on the wall and the side step 4 once again.
We're not seeing any parries on the second hit of these strings. Nina's parry pretty damn good. She's got like kind of legacy reversal style parry. Unreal is just poking away. He doesn't really even need combos.
He, like I said, he's trying to use that down 2-1 a lot, especially while he has the Starburst active. Good side step from the wall running 2 there on Hwoarang.
Hwoarang is just a little bit delayed on his punishment here.
Yeah, there's some things like he didn't earlier. He didn't punish that down back 4-3.
Hop kick.
Yeah, I can see it. There's some delays in the punishes from Auron, but Unreal not breaking that throat, eating all that wall, and there's the wall rising 2-1 that time, getting the kill there for Unreal.
Now, you was talking earlier about the Claudio Council. Who else is on the Claudio Council?
There's so many, dude. We got Tibetano, we got Shadow. Shadow is still in the Claudio Council,
Oh, of course.
Right? You know, hey, Broken is out there. Moving on, Divine Exorcist. The Claudio Council is real solid out there, man.
Ruh. My boy Pun Life as well. Commentator coming out of EU. He does a lot of lab work, I believe, for that scene. Unreal is trying to get some of those lab work done right here. Going to go and spin it out. Jeez, the damage.
And there we go, the down 2-1 again. And the down 3. That down 3 is so slow, but it's so good. It does its job. Just like I was telling the homies at the local earlier, I was like, give Claudio down back 3 cancel. He'll be such a menace.
That would be nasty. You're not allowed to develop this game. You're not allowed to do balance for this game, bro. AuronTheSlayer did not get the deep dash on the QCF2, so unfortunately no pickup on the sidestep 1+2. That's unfortunate because Unreal is definitely on top of their optimization.
And Unreal taking advantage of all this damage. Oh Lord, sidestep 4, down back 4-3. And he's utilizing all these low pokes that AuronTheSlayer just was not blocking. And they pile up. That is one of the bad things on dealing with Claudio pressure. You don't block lows. Oh, man, he can abuse them all day.
Name of the person that's in our bracket? Math class?
Yeah, this is what a name. I wonder if it's time to ring the bell. If he's going to take Stardust to school today.
Break out your calculators out here, but you got to make sure you got that mental math going quick. Stardust once again, already 15 seconds into the game, already got the floor break.
Uh-oh. Controller desync? What happened? He went for it and stayed still. Also, is this supposed to be an Amy? Is it supposed to be like Amy or Sonic?
Ooh, I like that. It could be.
This is Amy versus Ash, it seems.
That's Ash Ketchum, 100%.
Yeah, but math class, some controller issues, possibly. Don't know what's happening there, but Stardust just waiting it out. Okay, there we go. We're back. Okay.
I respect it. Now, situationally, you might be here and go, you know what, you just hold forward and then we'll start the match over. But players can do whatever they would like at their discretion.
Okay.
Oh, technically it's red. You're right about that.
It's red, yeah.
Not Ash Ketchum, it's red.
It's red, yep. I see. He hit us with that technically. I love to see it though.
Surely. I better see your name in the match arena, JJ Reyes. Giving me that. Surely.
Oh, and there we go. Gets the grab and the pickup right after. I still hate that Ling has a grab that you can pick up after.
It's very good, 100%. And it is dastardly, especially when it's done from the hop. Neither here nor there, though. We are hopping into some damage, though.
Oh, and went for the unblockable. Good sidesteps there from Stardust, but it didn't matter anyway because Math Class using that efficient heat smash to take that round. Don't let Math Class come back on you.
Listen, Stardust out here trying to slap you with the ruler, hitting you with the yardstick. But, you know, you're going to have to beat some allegations here. They whiffed an unblockable on you and you let them still get the perfect. You're going to have to go pretty far.
Good down 2, but he misses it. Oh, Lord, what was that? That was a good counter hit down 2, but didn't pick up any part of it.
That's a damn shame, my man. Oh, not another one.
Oh,
man, took that one for a walk. You should have brought a doggy bag with that one.
Uh-oh. Oh, okay. Do you have enough? Ooh, just enough cash to put it in the bag. He said, what do we need math for anyway?
Don't. come on, Medina. I like you, right? I thought we was friends. Stardust. I'm not gonna lie to you. You know, I really expected him to get the perfect right back with that counter hit down to that Scourge, and he whiffed the electric afterwards. But you know, as somebody who's been recently playing a high execution character, I respect going for it even if it don't work.
Absolutely, and we do gotta remember it is online. It's a little tougher to do.
Yeah.
So like timing offline will always be superior than any timing online.
Math Class is mixing up their hypnotist options. They went low last time, went going mid this time. Ooh, beautiful whiff punishment and the spacing with the cross-lifting palms.
And he gets the floor break, going down already to the dream stage. Good punish there from Stardust.
Okay. Math Class not really using a lot of the AOP or the back turn stance very much, and that could be it. This is going to be something that we can expect to go far. No tornado into Rage Art. I don't know why, but Stardust kept it tight.
Oh yeah, good call on the hell sweep there too. Math Class trying to block mid, and once again getting caught with the low block. Good stuff from Stardust, taking that nice health lead at the start.
Nice stature kicks. We got a couple of them lows and beautiful sidewalk afterwards. Now you've redeemed yourself. 18-second perfect. All right, we're back to positive reputation with this.
So Math Class started off real strong, but then I don't know what happened with their controller or whatever, and just have not been able to pick up that momentum since.
Big brother had to go to work. Little brother's playing right now.
Hello, bro. It said it's my turn on the Xbox.
Yeah. It's all good though. Stardust might be trying to get themselves 2 perfects in a row. Let's see if they can clutch it out.
Oh, went for the low. Okay, no perfects in this dojo, but Stardust still going. No round brown to take that game 2-0 over Math Class. Math Class letting us, or Stardust letting us know. Charity codes on the Matcherino. We have 7 left. Last time I checked, but now let's see with him on the screen if xDizzle gives Mac this charity win or not, or if he's gonna make him work for it.
Yo, so for the longest time, I thought this was like a Drake custom, but I think it's Toru from Yu Yu Hakusho.
Oh, you know what? I can see it. Unless he just gave us light-skinned Yujiro from Baki. Yeah. No long hair.
Fair. xDizzle trying to get Mac with their back to the wall. Both of the players starting that heat first and doing a lot of whiffing, and Mac just walking right into that heat smash.
He ran right into it. Oh, he's trying to go in with the down forward 3. Okay, the lows for Mac. He's playing real tack in. Let's see if he can end it with the low.
Mac loves to do just that down forward 4. Yo, the trade and the slow-mo. Best feature that they ever added outside of the replay takeover in Tekken. I love the slow-mo feature.
The slow-mo is so good. It's so entertaining. It keeps the fans on the edge of their seat. And that's why Tekken is probably one of the best fighting games to watch.
100%. Best spectator fighting game, if you ask me. Mac has got xDizzle with his back to the wall, has basically full health right here, uses the sidestep 1+2, tries to go for the down 4 parting heavens, but unfortunately no perfect, however still gets the bubble on the board.
Absolutely. 1 round apiece between xDizzle and Mac. So we're going to see who's going to take this game lead. It's a very important round here to set the stage for the next one.
Yeah, the down forward 2, one of the stubbiest down forward 2s in the game. Nice down forward 3+4 heat dash. What a combo. I liked that. That's okay. Just get yourself out of the wall. Oh no.
Uh-oh. Back against the wall once again. You don't want to be back against the wall against Mac and that Feng.
Those Fangs are sharpened. I have never seen that before. I didn't know that that was a guaranteed follow-up after the parry. That's super cool. I've loved playing this character. Mac missing the 14-frame punish on the right flamingo forward 4. Up forward 4, rather. But, you know, it's all good. You still get a combo.
Okay. Misses the last hit on the combo ender. And I'm not going to lie to you, Foxon. I completely forgot that Hwoarang has a parry, but I'm a Hwoarang hater, so I don't tend to pay too much attention to him.
Yeah, I got a story about the punch parry that Hwoarang has. He didn't used to have it. Nice. Mac getting the upward 2, bouncing off to the side, and we got ourselves a final round.
Okay, down forward 3, and again, try to go for the toe kick.
The 10-hit combo.
Entering.
First 6 hits of it doing work. xDizzle trying to use the rejector combo to get Mac to be on the other side, but Mac is really pressing forward.
And Mac using, what is that? The While Rising 2-1?
While standing 1-2, also known as the Dancing Dragon.
There you go. The Dancing Dragon. Man, so if anybody has cool move names in this game, it's either King or Feng.
Definitely. I got a whole spreadsheet. I gave you that spreadsheet, right?
Yeah, you sent me that spreadsheet.
Yeah, I love knowing all the fun little names. You know, the developers, they definitely cared when they was putting these together. Mac literally backed himself up into this wall. It is nobody's fault but his own.
It's you spoke of the developers. It's kind of crazy to think about how could they come up with 36 characters, I think was base roster, and each of them having 70+ moves.
Yep. Some of them having almost 200. Yeah, 33 to start with, and now I think we're up to 35, I believe. xDizzle popping out there. Mac is just continuing to poke out, not really using too much of the big buttons out here. Down back 3, probably one of the biggest ones.
Absolutely. We see, you know, a few months we were all talking about what's little Tekken, and we can see that Mac has been playing, or that small Tekken, as we would say. Mac playing a lot of that small Tekken, but xDizzle, once again, not making this easy for Mac. You got to work for these homies.
Yeah, especially when you're playing versus Hwoarang. This is the right foot forward backdash into the jump at you homing move. That one is a classic out of the playbook and just could not stop Mac from getting hit by this. Oh my god.
And what there, as you see right there, one of the reasons I'm a big hater for Hwoarang is just once he gets going, you just don't know what to do. You know, you can try and guess as much as you can. You guess wrong though one time, and that your health is gone.
Definitely, Hwoarang has really good long-range punishment, and again, one of the stubbiest down forward 2s in the game, catching Mac trying to step.
Oh, good cold shoulder there from Mac in the down forward 3. And xDizzle right now in the corner of doom. Good throw break.
That was a meaty side step right there. Mac knew for 100% that he was going to be able to get on the other side of that heat burst, and now he's on set point.
Once again, final round in game 2. Survival point versus set point. Okay, try to back one him. None of that here, sir. We got a good amount of distance. They're swinging. None of them are playing neutral. They're just swinging.
Nah, I disagree. Mac got that nooch. xDizzle got that backdash on him as well. Using the down back 3. Got that hit and run style.
Okay, I see it.
Oh, tee off.
Uh-oh, this might be it for xDizzle. And there we go. Goes for the back 4, I believe that is.
Ooh.
I like Feng. I think he's a cool character. He got
Absolutely.
a big ass head in this game, but I will always be sad that it nerfed his stage intro yell where he just looks at his hand and just
I will forever hold. Yeah, we used to do that in like abstract concepts. It's like colors in my head as opposed to like actually being able to understand what's going on here. Fradin and Gamin on ya with our next set in this bracket. I gotta see what happened in that Fradin Shadow set, because Fradin is hot off of that set right here.
Shadow ended up taking that, going 7-0. So right now, the people under Shadow have all taken losses only to Shadow.
That's crazy. I think you're exactly right on that. That's wild. Not as wild as all the damage that Fradin is getting from this ridiculous combos, going with the axe kick and then immediately with the down back 4. Strider Hiryu style. I'm feeling you.
Absolutely. I was just about to say this is either Strider or what's his name from Demon Slayer. I can't think of his name.
I'm sorry, bro. I'm not a Demon Slayer. I'm not a demon like that. Gamin
on
you looking like a demon though with these hot shots from all the way over there.
Also, speaking of, what is this custom from Gaming?
They'll tell us. They usually like to tell us in the bracket. It's got some Mad Max vibes. Fradin stopping the down back 4 from catching them, and the low. You know, it looks like you're jumping with that heat burst, but you are not. You are not aerial. So the low is actually giving Fradin that death rattle.
So one thing I gotta ask, Foxhound.
Yeah.
How do you feel about the current state of Victor?
I like Victor. I don't know. I like Gamin Anya's Victor, because Gamin Anya is not running up 1+2 constantly. I like the way that Gamin Anya plays that far back, like their spacing game. I think Gamin Anya actually is one of those people that plays a beautiful nooch when it comes to Victor. And I realized that like the 50-50s are heavy. You know, when she's in the EI stance, or when Victor's in the EI stance, it's like, all right, I'm going to take this crazy chip damage mid, or I'm going to take this big launch punishable, but big damage knockdown low with the low swords. So I think that it's a very Tekken 8 character, but in a good way. And also linear with the sidestep ability. Like, if you sidestep right, you get away from 90% of their moves.
I was thinking after the most recent like character changes in the last patch, I think they might have like toned him down a little bit, trying to make him more of a stance character. After Lidia came out, we saw that Lidia is more of a stance character than Victor could ever be. But I agree with you on Gaming Anya's perspective that she can play a very, very amazing spacing game and utilize those long-range tools from Victor.
Yeah, like Gamin Anya and triple backdash, name a better combo. And then Gamin Anya just goes and sits back there and it's like, you know what, if you want to go ahead and sit back there, I will throw pot shots at you. Just go ahead, block them. That's chip damage. Thank you very much.
Absolutely, and there we go, the full 1+2 for Anya, utilizing that low and those mixes.
Gamin Anya has deep Negan DNA that most Victors don't have. Very interesting. Yeah, Negan, one of those stance characters from Tekken 7. So definitely Gamin Anya understands it. And if there's another character that is more stance heavy, it is Hwoarang. But unfortunately, that long range business is not doing exactly what Gamin Anya has the ability to do. So you kind of have to just take those pot shots. Luckily, when you duck one, you can get a nice little forward to stop him. Great job from Fradin.
And now we see Gaming Anya trying to, it looks like she's trying to catch Fradin on any mistakes, but this is Hwoarang. Mistakes are barely made with this character, all right? One thing I haven't seen at all from Gaming Anya is the up 1+2. Haven't seen, or is it 3+4? The Explosion.
Up 1+2. Yeah, the Excalibur. If it's in heat, it's called Excalibur. And it does feel like you got hit by the sword in the stone, right in your stones, as a matter of fact, half the time. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it felt like a lot of times, like when you would watch some characters, some players of Victor, that like that the up 1+2 would come out a lot. Gaming Anya, not one of those. Also, not doing as much of the 1+2 counter hits as like you might have seen in Combo Breaker Farzine as well. Oh my god, the roll and choke into the weight, into the down 4, 3+4 heat dash. Fradin is trying to tie it up, Medina.
Watching Farzine, he loves that 1+2 counter hit. Just saying, he loves using that move, man. But Fradin playing very solid. Like I said, Hwoarang just in general, a character that, you know, I would assume can't make too many mistakes. It always depends more on the player. But Fradin trying to bring it back here and tie the sets 1-1. But let's see what Gaming Anya can do to keep this man. Also, shout outs to Sand with the raid. Appreciate you, homie.
Ooh, big run up into the down 4-2+4 once again. Gamin Anya trying to do a little bit of that keep out and succeeds. Fradin tried for the rejector combo, the 1-2-4-3, and Gamin Anya was like, you know what? This is my perfect opportunity to get my momentum back.
And there we go, those 3 backdashes that we talking about. Gamin Anya trying to create that spacing. Fradin has to close that gap, apply more pressure to Gamin Anya.
Very interesting finishing that string. Fradin did get the punish. The wall standing mix on Victor is very, very strong. That's one of the things that I can say when I got to lab that character. That is a ridiculously good thing. Gamin Anya just going for the taser, not really getting much out of it. And Fradin getting picked up. Oh my god, I was afraid of that one.
I was so close. Gamin Anya not using the wrong pickup options there, but Fradin killing with the 2 jabs there to tie the sets 1-1. These, man, this is actually a good set. Another long-ish set that we're getting, but you know, you want that W. You got to do what you got to do to get that W.
You know that I always want more games. I need that game 3 expeditiously, infinitely, as a matter of fact. I need every single game that I can possibly see, because that means that we're going back and forth. We got to run the torch and keep it going, keep that flame high. We're going to the arena right now. I think this is a better stage for Hwoarang because he doesn't really need to have long range wall carry to get good damage, whereas Victor, I think most of his combo damage comes from doing that long wall carry.
Absolutely. But I would say the only thing you have to worry about Victor here is that he does have a lot of moves that can just easy wall splat while you're close to the wall, and you don't want those. But there goes the counter hit for Gamin Anya, about to get to the wall.
Yeah, getting the duck and punish with the wall standing 1, the baguette cutter as it's known. There you go. Up 3 punish. Pretty damaging launcher, but unfortunately that's the second time that Fradin missed that combo follow-up. That is a tragedy.
Ooh, and Gamin Anya walked right into that heat smash and tried to sidestep there, but Fradin getting, I don't know what the notation for that move is. The
back one.
The back one, there you go.
Yeah, that was the classic. You think that you think that I'm vulnerable, I'm gonna go and be completely more than 90 degrees off the side of you. Oh, no whiff punish right there, but keeping the pressure on all the same.
Oh, the mix is, that's Hwoarang's specialty there, right? Is that mix game, that heavy mix game, gonna have you guessing where am I going?
Fradin feeling himself right now.
Oh, good duck there. No launch punish, but a punish nonetheless. We still take him.
Ooh, nice little delay from Fradin on that forward 4, or excuse me, the right flamingo down forward 4, but unfortunately did not get anything else off of it. Does have rage and heat, both of the resources that you need, but you need that death like you need a hole in the head, a knife to the head even, my god.
Hitting a knife to the head is insane. Good duck there from Fradin, just no punish. And there we go, good. Yep, good heat burst there. We're gonna get to the wall. Look at this damage. It's gonna catch up to you. Watch that mix. Or watch that power crush. Once again, good use of armor from Gamin Anya.
Yeah, Gamin Anya has shown that, oh, if you want to duck this pot shot, then I'm just gonna go and do the armor afterwards. And that's gonna get that heat dash. Gamin Anya does get the whip punish. Fradin is ready to get the kill.
Game incoming. Let's see what we got here. 16 seconds left on the clock. And the mid-low catching Fradin. Gamin Anya playing the realest forms of Tekken.
Fradin says, go ahead and run away. I got that roll and choke. Now, unfortunately, that means that Gamin Anya is basically back in the center. Never mind, already getting the wall carry. Oh, we going for the lows. You're not allowed to do any of those power crushes.
Oh, I power clip. Oh, why would you cancel it? No, you shouldn't let it happen.
Down forward 1-3. You don't expect the negative, the leg to come up after that one. That was a beautiful set. And I think, like I was saying earlier, the walls made a big difference. And not really in the base. This one is my homie, Farhat. And Pastel told me this is going to be tough. Now, if you know anything about this matchup, you know that the set stance is very unlikely to do well against Yoshimitsu. And not only that, if you know this player, Debaser, you know that this samurai cutter, the sword sweep, is going to do a lot of work, and we've already seen it as the very first blood of this match.
Now you see, now you're talking about a lot of work. Debaser already putting in a lot of work. 20 seconds into this match, already has Pastel Tommy at a quarter health left. Also, chat, we are in the Seaside Resort. Summer's not over yet. Only see those dance emotes in the chat.
Ooh, Debaser going for Kincho back to 1 at that long range. That was a very interesting situation. And Pastel Tommy tried to go for the jumping move. That's a damn shame right there. Took that L. First bubble goes to Debaser.
All right, and we see Pastel Tommy now kinking it up a notch with that pressure. Not trying to let Debaser move or breathe. But Debaser's going to find a way anyway. Good block there from Pastel Tommy.
Could have been a launch punish, though. Pastel Tommy now has their back to the wall. Never mind the back 3 to get out of the way of the set stance. Very interesting.
And we see now the neutral game going Burr right now. Oh, he's trying to use that bad breath and those back turns. But Pastel Tommy getting that nice punish there. Taking the round, tying it up 1-1.
The down forward 2 call outs. I understand it. Very nice. You are a little bit off axis. Even more off axis. Okay. Try to go for the guaranteed instead of trying to get a wall. I respect it.
Yep, that was a very good move there from the Debaser. Smart. I wouldn't have done that. I'm not going to lie. I would have folded and tried to realign myself and messed up.
Yeah. That's what separates you and me from these amazing high-level players that we get to see out here in ParagOnline. Down 4-1 to the flashing steal. That one's classic.
Oh, okay. Trying to sidestep more, but just getting a little bit caught, but got caught. Pastel Tommy getting caught with the flash and the forward 1+2 there for Debaser to take game 1.
See, that's what I was talking about, right? Because Pastel Tommy had gotten the set transition, and then Debaser was like, all right, so if you do anything that's not the power crush, you get flashed. Literally, if you do nothing in the set stance, you still get hit by flash. On hit on a lot of these transitions. And there, again, is the down forward 1 into the flashing steal, that crouch dash 2. You can expect to see a lot of it. It is very frame tight.
And he, right there, you saw he was expecting to get the wall splat. Didn't get it somehow. I guess just a little too short for him. But Pastel Tommy now applying more pressure once again.
Just barely whiffing, and luckily getting that turnaround to realignment to not get hit by the samurai cutter.
All right, let's see what Debaser can do to catch up on the health. Almost with that entire heat smash. Answering back with a heat smash of his own, getting the command grab there. Oh,
that was the long Soul Stealer spin, but unfortunately that last 50-50 was not exactly what Debaser wanted. Should have pulled the 2-sided coin, the 2-headed, gotta get that Harvey Dent. Maybe unblockable next time. But Pastel Tommy's already getting the 4-4-2 into the heating gate.
That was a good stuff there from Pastel Tommy, getting the read on that low and getting the launcher to get on this wall. Look at that damage that Reina can do. Oh, no unblockable for you. Eat this down jab.
Down jab typically has a pretty bad hitbox, but Debaser was stuck in that corner right there. Not a lot that they could have done.
It was a good idea trying to go for the unblockable low, but you know, Pastel Tommy was ready for it, honestly.
There it is. Pastel Tommy actually tried to go for the power cross option. Remember I said earlier that if you go for the set stance, then really your best option is the power crush. Debaser knows that it's launch punishable, but my god, they're just going swinging back and forth, and their combos are not really getting to their final fruition. But Pastel Tommy got that no round brown to take Debaser back to game 3.
These guys, I love how these guys are duking it out. They're being very proficient with punishes here, whether it's through sidestep or whether it's through whip punish. Oh lord, what a round start grab from Pastel Tommy. That was, I ain't never seen that before, I'm not gonna hold you, but that was cool.
Debaser's still using that full crouch down forward 4 low. It is a stagger low and you do die for it, but you know, that doesn't mean that we can't live by the sword and die by the sword.
And right now, Pastel Tommy's trying to live by these hands or die by hands. Playing some good defense. Never mind, I shouldn't have said anything. And down forward 1.
Again, Debaser using the crouch dash 2 to get under the jabs of Pastel Tommy to be able to get the momentum to finish out that last round. More of the 4-4-2, not going into the Sentai stance. Pastel Tommy is really trying to bait the flash out right now. And unfortunately, it is a reactable transition. So you're not going to catch my man Debaser just flashing needlessly.
There you go. And it didn't flash needlessly there. That was a good flash from Debaser, and Pastel Tommy did not get a punish on that on the spinnies there, but uses the rage art.
Yeah, that was an unfortunate situation. Debaser actually got the knockdown, and he could have hit forward 1+2 because he was in heat, and he could have killed Pastel Tommy already. Okay, keep it up. No, the 4-4-2 guaranteed business after that, but Pastel Tommy didn't go for the guaranteed win for the low.
And we are 1 round apiece here in this game 3. These guys are duking it out here at the Seaside Resort. Pastel Tommy getting to the wall already. Half health gone in 10 seconds.
Bro, he spun into the wall. That is tragic.
And you know, Pastel Tommy gonna take advantage of that. Getting the perfect to put him at set point.
Go for it. Bring it back. All right, the wall standing 2. I think the wall standing 1, excuse me. Okay, down back 3-3-3. Gonna keep it going. Tsunami kick.
What a down forward 2 there from Debaser.
Whiffing. Project.
Okay, he went for that sidestep 2 launcher. Spun out of the way to activate that heat burst and uses the heat dash right away. Oh, Pastel Tommy saw that coming from a mile away. And he's going to go to the wall here.
It's so interesting how much Pastel Tommy just knows. There it is. The electric war god kick into the 4-4-2. And that seals the deal. Honestly, if Pastel Tommy had done 4-4-2, he probably would have gone, if it got blocked, probably would have went for the power crush, right? Because it was kind of a do or die situation. You had no health and live by the power crush, die by the power crush, I think. But didn't have to worry about it because it hit.
And what a good set between the two. Matt,
versus Ling. I gotta think that Bryan can do some decent work against Ling Xiaoyu. But unfortunately, he is weak to sidestep right, as we see. Peeling starts off the round with the sidestep right AOP. So it could make it so that Revengeance has a little bit of a problem.
I was gonna say I don't think Bryan can handle the AOP as well. As we said earlier, someone like Paul, who's very effective against AOP. Bryan, maybe not so much.
Wow,
but
Revengeance just continuing though. You know, he's like, you know, I don't think about things in terms of matchup knowledge. I think about what I see right in front of me.
Exactly. I'm trying to think about getting this W. But while we were saying that, Revengeance, oh my God, Peeling, what are you doing? Revengeance showing us that he doesn't care about AOP, except for that time. AOP came in real clutch for Peeling.
Yeah, Revengeance eating a bunch of those lows because it's like, who cares? I don't care if I get hit by this stupid low. Again, the AOP is stopping Revengeance's offense. And if Peeling knows when you want to press, oh no.
Oh my God, and a perfect from Peeling. Almost a 15-second round. 17 seconds instead. But what a round for Peeling.
No perfect punish right there. Revengeance just trying to do a little bit of keep out here, but unfortunately Peeling is a little bit more evasive and a little bit crazier and wild than you might expect. Are we going through the wall? No, why would I go through a wall? I like the wall right here. I'm in heat. I get all of this damage.
And I like how Peeling threw out the jab just so Revengeance could get that wall splat in the corner of doom. And Revengeance hasn't been able to do anything here. Peeling is just in his face. You're not gonna do anything. I'm not allowing you to do anything. Is what Peeling is doing to Revengeance. Jesus, what a game that was from Peeling. Took it out that first round, but then just brought it back very aggressively.
100%. Peeling definitely is playing. He is in his game and he is in his bag right now. Oh my God, could this be? That was almost a 10-second round right there about Revengeance using the orbital heal, trying to get it back.
Use the heat smash and the low peeling, playing realist forms of Tekken, everyone. First round goes to peeling of this game 2.
Already using the running 3. Knowing that Xiaoyu still has a running 3 launcher. Very important for us. Damn this damage. God. Revengeance. I hate to say it, man, but it's looking rough.
And one thing, did you notice right when he got to the balcony wall, he went sidestep right and then sidestep left instantly to stay at the wall. He didn't want to break the balcony.
Yeah, he definitely did not want to break that balcony. He just wanted to go and keep it right there for him. Oh my God, we're going for a walkout here and using the hypnotist stance low into the back turn heat smash. Peeling got hit maybe like 3 times, 4 times in that whole game right there. That was a quick one.
By the way, every round in that set didn't go past 40 seconds. See how far I can make it. You know, let's see what my sets can be. But now we got Data Geo versus Deevito, actually.
Let's see if he got that kind of villainous energy like Danny D does. Nice pickup all the way over to that wall. Tried to go for a bear combo, I think, but unfortunately did one hit too many.
And we're using Panda. I haven't seen a Panda in a bracket in a while. Not too many people who use Panda nowadays. They'd rather go for the Kuma. But Geo about to show us all wrong. Show us why Panda is still as good as Kuma, maybe potentially. That is very
I don't know about that one, Chief.
Yeah, that is, I wouldn't agree with that. But you know, people have their preferences, I guess. Kuma over Panda 100% of the time.
Yeah, so Geo plays Xiaoyu a lot as well, so that could be why Geo is going for Panda as opposed, because obviously that is the shooting star heat mechanic. Man, oh, again, dropping the wall combo. Can we get a full wall combo out here, y'all?
Geez, Geo cooking like they giving out free hot dogs in the background.
Nice pickup on the hunting bear stance 1+2, down 1+2 rather. Deevito trying to run through, little jab into immediate wall.
Okay, Geo trying to back up. Deevito playing a little more spacey, and we're gonna get the kill from Deevito here. Boom. Yes, sir. Putting up a round on the board.
Down 4-2. Geo is doing a little bit too much of that round start down back 4. We saw it in round 1, seen it a couple of times already. And Deevito getting that scimitar, the down forward 2 already.
And we could have seen a little bit more optimal wall under there, but we still got the damage in. Good crack of the ankles there.
You definitely want to try and do a 15-frame punish when you see the bear go for the table flip. But most people's 15-frame launchers are actually not going to work. Dragunov down forward 2 will definitely not work. Not the entire fresh Salmon Hunter, but Deevito was like, you know what? I got enough space to stay alive. I'm going to use this power crush, and now you die.
Man, that could have been so bad if Deevito had just slightly lower health, you know. But just good punish there from Deevito. Right now, not looking good for him. Jesus, Geo applying all that pressure to take that one from him.
That's a 2-minute game right there. That Salmon Hunter after the throw, not guaranteed, but you have to wake up properly to not get hit by it. Geo didn't go for the actual guaranteed option. It is a little bit difficult to get the guaranteed booty because it is you're unable to buffer moves after throws. So like if you do a throw and then you mash out your button, you have to mash it with the proper timing or just wait to hit your button so that it gets just the perfect timing on your recovery. Otherwise, you get literally nothing.
Right. And we saw that Deevito got hit with that Salmon Hunter swipe. Man,
The
the
full
damage
charge?
on that. Yeah, the full charge on the damage on that is insane.
Yeah, he didn't try to duck or nothing.
He just stood there and took it.
The fastest version of that move is 32 frames long. That's over half a second. So
Jeez.
the full charge version of it, no reason to not try and duck that one or do a hop kick.
Oh, good side step down forward two there from Deevito. We're not gonna go to no wall here. Drops it. And Gio gets the bear tackle. Good use of heat burst there from Deevito to negate any damage that Gio could have done. Still took a hit though.
Yeah, Gio being pretty patient right now with the heat. Let's see when it turns up. We're going to see the burners go. Does not go for the heat dash. That could have been a kill. 2 instant wall running 1+2s. No punish on the back sway. I gotta say, it's looking like it's been a long night for these guys. They're not quite as sharp on the punishment as I would like necessarily, or ducking these salmon hunters. Oh my god, staying on the ground?
Took another one. Oh lord, why do you take those? Oh, good punish there from Gio on the Deevito backswing.
Gio is serving broccoli. You trying to say that you're green with envy over his play style? You trying to say my man is making money trees the perfect place for shade? That's just how you feel?
Man, I'm not gonna lie, I'd be going green and envy like playing like this.
I wish I could play like that. Oh man, Deevito got that nice Tundra Slash with punish. Gio does have the heat smash and he runs it. And once again, not reacting to the salmon hunter, finishing out that round. That was a 5-minute game. We have time, I think, for one more. Production is going to let us know when we are taking our break for our top cut. To do the Ling Xiaoyu mirror match, though, while those matches go on, we're going to leave you with a little bit of hesitation. Shake versus Math Class.
Be Famous right now is also playing Peeling. So I believe if Be Famous can Peeling somehow, I think he can make it. I'm pretty sure he can make it.
That would stop Peeling. That would stop Shadow from being out of winners if that happens. Sheesh, as we were saying, that Shake with the 18-second perfect, we know that Shake has definitely got that mirror match knowledge and that ability after getting the Peeling mirror match win in TNS on Tuesday.
And even then, so even being undefeated, I would still say he has some momentum to make it in. But speaking of momentum, Shake has a lot of momentum going in this match with Math Class.
Divine Shooting Star whiffs. Math Class trying to get a little bit of the space and trap, but unfortunately whiffs the heat burst at the long range and gets punished.
I was gonna say, in the standings, is there somebody named Math Class? I don't think I've seen anybody named Math Class in the standings.
I seen it.
Oh,
I can't remember where I seen it, but I seen it. Ooh, back 1+2. I definitely seen that quite as well. 444 out of the Hypnotist. Man, that does a lot of damage. This character used to not do damage. It was like, oh, you know, Ling Xiaoyu is really tricky. She has a whole bunch of crazy Oki setup, but at least she doesn't really do damage. But now, bro, she does damage. Look at that. The Blossoming Flower, the down back 1, the Flowering Death Fist, Death Palm even.
And Shake flowering these victories, man. Like, again, like Rennies do. That's because it is. But Shake lead up right now, 1-0, starting off the round with the launcher.
Yeah, that back 1+2 is really good on round start because even if the opponent sidesteps, usually the second hit will be able to catch them. Oh my god, what a slam dunk. What a launcher.
It's crazy to say that in Tekken 8, one of the scariest characters to play against is Ling Xiaoyu.
Yes, it's definite. That's definitely a thing though. 100%. I could say that all day. I've been saying that all day. Shake trying to get that back turn heat smash, running it, gets punished for it.
There we go. Shake getting the grab. Math Class not breaking it like you're not breaking these numbers down. Oh lord, you're gonna need some Math Class after this to whew.
Shake is doing a lot of backdashing after Math Class's options, just being like, you know what, I know you're going to try to do something cheeky. Let me not just try to get hit by that. But Math Class, catching Shake with a little bit of his own medicine.
Okay, yep, I see it. Hitting him with a little bit of the mix. Oh, dropped the last hit there for that combo.
There's another one of those back 1+2s. Math Class did not punish the mistrust from Shake, and that is just fine because they still kept the round going. And then Shake just waiting. Single backdash into a whiff punish.
I'm not gonna lie, a Ling mirror is very interesting to watch. Because they're both playing very similar, but also very different, if that makes sense.
The brain rot with the back 1+2 for both of these guys. This could be our final round before we know what our top cut is. Let's see. Oh my god. Already starting with a launcher, Medina.
Man, the back 1+2s have been so utilized so much on this match. What an amazing counter hit from Shake. This could take the round right here, and it does. Shake ending it with a perfect. What a way to end the ladder and the stream match. Then what a perfect 2-0. Shake taking it over Math Class. Boy, wouldn't you love this?
Versus Revengeance, and it's going to be on the Evil Arena to get it started.
Yes, sir, which means we got those wall hazards, and Jesus, what's it to you already starting off with the grab. Oh, the orbital from Revengeance is going to take him to the walls. Unfortunately, not a side that has a hazard on it. Strong start from both players already 20 seconds in. Sheesh.
Oh, and when Bryan gets you with those machine gun punches on the wall, you know that last hit gonna hurt. That knee just goes right through the rib cage. What's it to you? Took a lot of damage there. Backdash on the Switchblade Ripper string. No whiff punish, but we do get the counter hit down 2-3. That elbow into knee.
And he didn't do the right string there to get him to the wall, but now he got him to the wall this time with the low parry. Doesn't get the wall explosion.
Honestly, I think in this situation, you want to make it so that you didn't spend the wall explosion there. Using the back 2-4, huge damage in the middle of that wall combo and finishing it out. Yeah, using that Snake Eyes string, already Revengeance has gotten a huge amount of mileage off of the Snake Eyes install.
And as you say that was actually a good idea because it would have scaled. So you're right. Would have been better to save it for a wall splat, which it did. But now, what's it to you with heat? Good sidestep there from him. And let's see if he can utilize. There we go. Use the heat dash. Doesn't even need the wall explosion. Getting the mid to check him and taking the round number 4.
Revengeance waiting for What's It To You to really mess up. Now What's It To You has chosen to go for that button at long range, and that is exactly the type of mistake that we Bryan players are looking for. Look at all of this.
And he's going for those taunt cancels, trying to mix them up there, trying to get him to second guess on the wake up, but doesn't need to do it too much. Revengeance looking pretty dominant in this first game.
Absolutely. Yo, definitely. I gotta say, a Bryan that can utilize taunt in their everyday move list, in their moving back, moving in, moving out, that is a very scary thing, and we can see that Revengeance is very fluent with it.
And he definitely took advantage of those wall hazards in the Evil Arena. Let's see if they're going to run it back. Absolutely not. They're going to Yakushima's this time, where no one gets the usage of walls most of the time because people don't make it that far.
Yeah, Bryan does have some pretty damn good long wall carry, and Dragunov do as well. But we're looking like we got the lab coat on, going back to the lab again. Oh, maybe you should go back to the drawing board, as a matter of fact. The timing on that first hit, not what you needed. Oh, I respect the hell out of the jet upper attempt, bro. I respect the hell out of it.
He went for it, didn't get it, but gotta respect it. Oh, good dunk there.
Got the ignition switch, the QCF4, that big old axe kick, but the chopping elbow back one. I don't understand why that move doesn't do chip damage, but regardless, Revengeance, look at the damage. Oh, what are you ducking for? That was my combo, my Oki. You're supposed to sit there and take this.
I gotta ask Foxhound, do you know if Revengeance has made top 8 in Paragon before?
I actually do not have knowledge on that. It's not familiar to me, though I have seen them make really good placements. For example, I remember watching them on an offline match. They were able to beat BDX in tournament not too long ago, probably a few months ago. So definitely they have that possibility. They have that capability, as we can see right here. Revengeance trying to go through and put it down through WHATZIT TOOYA. These counter hits are slamming.
Man, and the Revengeance, again, gotta say, playing like Rent is due out here, but you're in top 8. You gotta play like Rent is due. You know, you want to make it all the way to grand finals. The goal is to always win. The knees are going crazy. Oh my brother.
Yeah, we have some high execution stuff right there. It's a little bit easier with the heat dash to do those combos, but hell respect with the micro dashes in there. If you play Bryan Fury, you know you're all about execution, and certainly Revengeance showed us that he is one. He has got those. Revengeance taking it 2-0 over WHATZIT TOOYA.
Man, Revengeance, you might as well call him knee. All them knees he done hit, man, on those dash ups. And I know that requires a lot of execution. But now we're gonna see what Gamin Anya can do against Shake's Ling. And there we go, down 4 already starting off. It looks like she listened to us. She heard what we had to say.
Yeah, that down 2 is a really good anti-AOP move. You see it like slams the ground. I think it's going to be really good moving forward. Gamin Anya once again using those triple back dashes. Shake not getting the whiff punish with the back 1+2, and just immediately you got to rip that heat smash. You got to let him know my heat smash is low. You got to be thinking about it when I'm in heat.
Absolutely. If you thought about going AOP, nah. All right, here we go. Gaming Anya already starting off 10 seconds, just over 50% health. Now under 50% health.
Now notice that Gamin Anya is doing a lot of the running in with that taser, right? And Shake has actually been able to get away from it. Now, luckily for Gamin Anya though, they haven't been getting killed for it and have been able to get that down forward 2 into launch. You think this kills Medina?
This is gonna kill. This is definitely gonna kill. Ain't no way. He dash, yep. Explosion, there we go. It had to. If that didn't kill, I would have been very surprised. But all right, let's
again,
see.
the down by 4. Bro, Shake is definitely getting hit by these down by 4s, but you know, it is a very risky move as we see this huge launcher, big damage happening to him.
Well, right now, Gaming Anya is 4 for 1 landing those down back 4s. So that, you know, that last time being the one. But again, she must have been listening to it. Saying utilize those lows. Make sure Shake doesn't go into those AOP low stances.
We definitely take those. Oh man, not getting the jab on the sidestep is unfortunate. Gamin Anya still alive though. Shake needs to put on their heat if they can think about it. But the rage, 14 seconds left, and there's a huge amount of pushback on that pillar of fire that Gamin Anya threw, and that's a 3-round straight victory right there. You think it was the down back 4s that did it there, Medina?
The down back 4, like I said, Gaming Anya going 4 for 1 on the down back 4s, but Shake also not utilizing the heat meter. You know, you don't want to end a round just not using heat. I think we've all established that. We've seen in plenty of tournaments, you end the round not using heat burst at least once, you're wasting it, you know.
Yeah, you're making mistakes. It's difficult because, you know, you feel like they're expecting it. Man, Shake was expecting that hit to the face with the gun, but unfortunately took it anyway, and Gaming Anya's 4 rounds up.
Easy. Gaming Anya, there we go, getting the launcher once again in the back turn state, and that's good amount of damage for a back turn combo. But Shake has to, come on, give me 1 heat burst at least.
Down forward 2, and unfortunately does not get the float.
So in situation right here, I would at least try to pop heat, but no, nothing from Shake. And Gaming Anya very proficient with these lows. I'm telling you, she was probably listening to us, man.
The matchup knowledge that Game and Anya is showing is like super seasoned. You can tell. Now, Game and Anya, I think, is from the Upper East Side. That, if I'm not mistaken, that's the Boston one. And if you are from that region, you would have played versus Doc Massacre, Ling Massacre, one of the best Ling Xiaoyu players in the entire nation. And already, again, you can see Game and Anya is not afraid whatsoever. They are going to go in. They're going to run that game plan.
But again, Shake, not a single time this set used heat. And that will definitely kill you a lot faster.
Not a single time?
Not a single
Not even
time. Peeling, who will play the Zhao. Joe
Feng,
Crush, who will play, you know, the Jack. Rhythm, who will play the Shaheen. So, like, it's a very diverse cast of, like, winners, though.
We got some of that diversity right here for you. We got to see Fradin versus, I think, Peeling earlier, if I'm not mistaken. I can't remember off the top of my head, but Fradin definitely knows this matchup pretty well. Peeling, however, using the tried and true Tekken 7 classic instead of their custom. Very interesting. However, my God, look at all of this damage.
And then went for the mid, tried to get him guessing, which he got correct, thinking he was gonna go low. Went for the mid. Stuff there from Peeling.
Ooh, not breaking the grab. Now, I think that down 3 is guaranteed afterwards. Peeling getting hit with the back turn. Boom, Superman punch into guaranteed. Going for the crouch dash mix up, and Peeling trying to go for some of the counter hit, but nothing doing. Fradin is standing up. He will not go down without a fight.
And you know, we already saw how Ling got this low health anyway, was that launcher right there, right at wake up from Fradin. So he's definitely not afraid to press to get that launcher almost any time. But those are good call outs.
One of my favorite starting moves with Hwoarang, the backwards turning kick. When I was doing Taekwondo, I used to love to do that shit. Let's see Fradin trying to use the right foot forward. Doesn't have the pressure for it. Is breaking the grab. So both of these characters have a full grab game. It is very good. I couldn't say which one was better. However, I could probably say maybe the one with the launching one is pretty good. Yeah, Fradin, though, using those lows to get out.
I would say Peeling definitely got the better grab, seeing as you can get the pickup right after it. But can't sleep on none of Hwoarang's grabs. They're all pretty good.
They look really cool too. Oh, you're getting slapped on the head. There is a high in there. No, never mind. I was thinking about demonstrating. Not with punishing the back 3, but staying ducking under the down 3-4. Very important. Nice.
As I said earlier, Fradin not afraid to hit that back 3 just to try and get the launcher if he can catch a break on it. But Peeling applying this pressure so hard. 10-second round already. Potentially no. But did all that damage in 15 seconds instead.
Fradin and then that wall were best friends. They were chilling. They had traded lunches with each other.
They were having a gathering, a get together, because they stayed together. But that just shows you how much pressure Peeling can apply to you at that wall. It sucks to deal with, man. That wall pressure is insane.
It's like that with every character, you know? I mean, at least she doesn't have any like guard break stuff, but when you're dealing with hypnotist stance or you just ate a combo, like it's really rough to get your momentum back, especially with Hwoarang. Hwoarang doesn't have a lot of crazy good panic moves, especially when he's on the ground, which is what Fradin was quite a bit.
Absolutely. That's why he tried to just... And about 3 of those instances, he woke up back 3. He's just instantly looking for that launcher. So, like, again, it's so hard, but I can't blame him at the same time. I've done it so many times with Claudio. Just wake up, hop kick, didn't work. All right, we move on.
Yeah, it is what it is, you know? It's worked another 100 times. Could have worked that time, it didn't. Fradin trying to use the long-range approach tools, and Peeling is just saying, no, you're going to need to be a little bit more solid than that if you're going to play against me, former Tekken World Tour finalist.
Yeah, it seems like most things that Fradin's trying to do, whether it's pressure or long distance, Peeling is just shutting it down.
Yeah, the spacing is exactly, that is 100% what I would say, the long distance. Peeling is just playing at that perfect spacing to get good whiff punishment, but not being able to get hit by any of those tools that Fradin is trying to use. My god, the damage on that heat smash. Why does she leave you standing after the heat smash? Why do I have to continue to take mix? It is ridiculous. Fradin using the back one to get out of that throw mix. I like that a lot. And then just sends it with the right foot forward 4. Let's go.
Absolutely. Once again, saying Fradin's afraid. I would in this, after these sets, I would have been very afraid playing any type of game against Peel. The way Peeling is playing right now, but Fradin staying composed, staying solid like a rock, still hitting those launchers whenever he wants to.
Speaking of solid as a rock, Fradin got me feeling some type of way right here with this combo. Okay. Oh, by the way, my man Treaty the Rapper in bracket right now, in the chat right now. Shout out to my boy Endova Afterglow. Oh my god, Fradin trying to get this, but the wall jump slams them into that damage.
Oh my god, okay. Let's see what mix is. Okay, tried to go for the low mix, but Fradin get the low parry. Backing up, trying to create some distance. And of course, Peeling.
He tried to get out of there, and Peeling was walking just a little bit too far.
Brother, what a down forward 2 from Fradin. He just threw it out there.
And just like that, you know, Fradin is tying it back up. Peeling goes for the wall standing 4. You can get something a little bit better now, like a hive kick. Choosing not to go for it though. Goes for the hit to stance mid. I do not care if you're gonna do those lows on me. They do like no damage.
And that was a good call actually to pop the heat while Peeling was going for those lows. But then Fradin gets hop kicked and Peeling 2 games to none. A much closer set from Fradin, but Peeling just too strong with the pressure.
And yeah, the spacing, I should have used it at a different time, at a different place, at a different wall positioning kind of thing. You know, Mac and Shadow20Z are players that have known this for a really long time. Mac been playing this game a minute. Look at the duck under the wall running 1+2 and then gets the punish immediately. You can tell that he's studied for this match.
Absolutely. And Matt, and again, time could be a very big factor in just gameplay. You know, of course, somebody who's really good who just started a month ago most likely cannot compare to somebody who's been really good for 20 years. You know,
that's the beauty. Especially of Tekken 8. Tekken 8 has been really good for newcomers. Ooh, speaking of coming, Shadow20Z coming for that last bit of Mac life bar, but unfortunately, Mac has got a little bit more fight left in him.
Uh-oh. Here we go. This not gonna kill, but gonna do some damage. 10 seconds left on the clock. Ooh. Oh, and the backswing taking it for Mac. And it's crazy. If you see the chat, if Mac didn't win his last ladder match versus Gaming, Shadow would have been on loser's side. Being undefeated, by the way, gotta love ladder style tournaments, ladies and gentlemen.
If you look as well, both of these players have 10 wins on their characters. So neither of them have lost a game in 5 sets. That is nasty work right here. Mac is trying to make sure that he goes up to 11 with his pressure, this trademark frame pressure.
And we're seeing Shadow already playing this Zafina very proficiently. While people still may think that Zafina may be low tier or mid-low tier, Shadow ain't low tier.
No, sir. It's going to go to Shadow time every time you can expect it. Shadow20Z running forward with the Scarecrow. A little bit of twerk action right there. And Mac is trying to get a little bit of distance and run away, but also, you know, Feng plays such a beautiful range 1 and range 3 Tekken. He's got one of the best Tekkens that you can play small and big.
Absolutely. And he's, again, trying to get those whiffs right there, just like that with the Kempo step. He's done a few times, but that time he ended up getting that mid there. But Shadow using that heat smash and the Kempo step once again.
That was pretty nasty of Mac, or of Shadow, to run the heat smash, just knowing that Mac is not going to throw the rest of the 10-hit combo. That was smart work, knowing that it was punishable right there.
Just all that character knowledge that Shadow has. Oh Lord, you went in for that hop kick. What a piece of work from Mac. Doesn't get optimal damage, but still good damage nonetheless.
There gets Shadow with that float. Once again, though, Shadow doesn't use the heat dash to get over to the wall. Maybe want to save it. He heat dash there as well. And again, trying to keep himself there, but he's got his back to the wall.
Use that heat dash there to create just a little bit of timing there to give himself to stay composed a little bit. Mac, low health situation, all that health that Mac can recover, insane, and he'll still be in rage. 15 seconds left on the clock. They're playing heavy neutral right now.
It's Shadow time, baby. Look, you've got a long way. You got 8 seconds to be able to kill Shadow 20Z. You're gonna have to do like sidestep 4 or something right there, but Shadow is like, you know, you just don't have the time. You ain't got it.
And that was good stuff from Shadow. Although, all great stuff from Mac as well. Utilizing those Kempo steps very well. Especially just when I was about to call it out. I love that. And there we go. Oh, Mac's listening, bro. He's giving me all the credit right now.
Look at the execution on him with the double 4-4-3 pause blue spark combos. That's a lot of damage right there. But honestly, I feel like Feng's damage doesn't do as much as it did relatively in Tekken 7. So yeah, maybe these Feng players do have to work pretty damn hard. Shadow 20Z making it look like Zafina the one that does all the damage in this matchup.
Oh, there we go. And the forward 3-2 or 4-3, sorry. And using the rage, we gonna split the heavens, and this is just enough to kill as well.
When in doubt, run that rage art out, and then we're gonna go ahead and bring it up to Shenron using that dragon. All right, Shadow 20Z gonna have to think about that one. Mac doing the round start back one. I like it. The Iron Palm.
Starting off the round with back one is nasty work. All right, let's see.
Look at my man Shadow moving. This is what I was talking about earlier, man. Shadow 20Z got that movement on lock.
Oh, tried the Kempo step, but Zafina too good of a range to do any of that.
Yeah, 100% neutralized that option. Could not do anything to it. Can Mac bring it back? Shadow 20Z continuing to use the Vicious Claw. That's plus on block, but Mac says, I'm going to run the Iron Fortress. I do not give a damn.
Yeah, that forward 3 is really good, and it's pretty safe, man. It's so diabolical to deal with that knee. I hate it. Such a good tool for Feng, but Shadow saying Zafina is a good tool for winning.
Now, Mac was our #1 seed. He played more games than anybody else and won more games than anybody else in our bracket. I know you did not mean to do that unblockable. That is really unfortunate for you, my man. I will take that damage, though. Shadow 20Z could have gotten even more for it on the counter hit.
Oh, down back 3 counter hit. Good stuff from Mac. And you know they always love going for that back turn. What is it, 2? The double elbow?
Oh, yeah, the back turn 1+2, the double elbows. Absolutely. Yep. Shadow 20Z knows how to get away from that as well. He's been playing a lot against Joka in these European matches. Let's see if Shadow 20Z can keep Mac from getting all the way to the edge of there. Not quite yet. Set point versus survival point.
Yes, final round of this game 2. Let's see what Mac can do to potentially tie this up.
Running those quick pokes. Yeah. Just like Mr. Perfect was saying in the chat right here, he's doing a lot of pokes. Mac is really just trying to keep it so that he's annoying enough to make Shadow 20Z whiff, but that's just something that the boy don't do.
I don't think it's ever been possible to break Shadow 20Z. He stays so composed. If you guys see him on the offline tournaments, that man his face does not move. He stays stone solid composed. It's gonna be ever hard to
see a lot of Joe Crush. We see a lot of Rhythm, and having Mac come back to the competitive scene is a real breath of fresh air, but not quite as much of a breath of fresh air as this Revengeance Bryan Fury in top 5. Oh, and we got the orbital heal throwing you down from the satellites. Ooh, but this damage ain't gonna be light on this combo though.
Oh, went for the taunt cancel. Gonna mix him up. Good duck, but no punish there from Fradin.
Nice sidestep. Fradin actually just said, nah, you got it, bro. Gave it up in the end there. Do you think that if he had let the heat burst rock, that it would have caught regardless of the sidestep? I think it would have hit.
It could have hit. It could have hit. He should have just let it rock instead of canceling it.
I agree. There you go. Fradin gonna go through this wall. Do we get to see? I've never seen the end of this stage, actually. I don't know if it has one, but I've never gotten to see the very end of it, because this essentially happens, right? All the wall breaks do the extra damage, and you just go bam, bam.
Absolutely. So we're gonna see now. Can Fradin do anything? Let's see if we can get any of those back threes to connect. But Revengeance hitting those strings, catching the counter hit, and gets the wall splat. Oh, brother, Revengeance on a tear once again.
Damn, I wanted to see what it looked like on the other side of that wall, man. Come on, could you just let me have it a little bit? Revengeance definitely let Fradin have it, though. He gave him the old why I oughta wound it up.
I love that. That's great. You gotta get it with the 60s accent, with the why I oughta.
Yes, sir. Oh, Fradin and Revengeance. One more game. Let's see if we don't have any wall breaks. Do we have the ability to have that same issue? Now, one of the things that is most difficult. Oh my God, you did what against Bryan Fury? Do you know the matchup, my man? You don't be doing -14 moves against this.
And now that dude, Revengeance is definitely taking advantage of all those launchable situations, dude. And we're into the stratosphere. This man's gonna kill you in space.
Yeah, like I was saying earlier, like it can be really difficult to get a good wall splat, but Revengeance is showing you.
Man, and you know, we chat right now talking about Bryan. Bryan definitely got Black Air Force energy, brother. He's gonna hate on you in every way possible.
Yes, sir. The next Kendrick Lamar tweet is gonna come out with a picture of Bryan Fury on it. Yo, that was also -14. Kill him for that. Bro, Max said, I do not want to play this dude. You got to get through Gamin on you first, bro. Look at Fradin with those right foot forward jabs. That is doing some work right there. Let's see if Fradin can close out this round. He's down 4 rounds straight right now. Oh no, here come the hatchet kicks.
Uh-oh. Okay, I was gonna say Fradin was playing a solid poke game with while at the wall, but Revengeance returning the favor, also poking back and getting the counter hit. Oh Lord, good stuff from Revengeance.
Please don't power crush, because you know what's gonna happen. Yeah, that throw is absolutely gonna happen. The Anaconda Assassin throw is the name of it, by the way. And Revengeance already got the heat. Oh no.
Good guess there from Revengeance. You're about to get that floor bounce, and this is gonna go to the wall. Absolutely, boom.
Bro, putting Fradin's head up against that headboard like he know him a little bit too intimately right now. Revengeance does get that guard break, and that could have done it, but unfortunately it did not.
Oh, don't let Fradin get going with these mixed pressure options.
And he had rage. Look at the amount of health he has, and he had the rage art.
And this is gonna kill for sure. There's no way this doesn't kill.
Absolutely, 100%.
Even with all the scaling, that was a great combo from Fradin right there at the wall.
Yeah, it's ridiculous because the first 3 hits before the wall splat even happened did all that work because of the counter hit. Oh no, not that business. This is huge. That's like 80.
And good low there from Revengeance to take the set 2-0. Revengeance playing the realest forms of Tekken, everyone. And he's moving on further into the loser's side of bracket. What a set with Revengeance and Fradin. Just Revengeance is Bryan.
No, it can't be like this. Come on, just hold forward, Mac. I know you didn't do this on purpose. What is this custom? I am confused. Let me see the other side of the custom. Right now, I can't see nothing because of the coat. But right now, it's looking like he's kind of like a jailbird on his legs, and it's looking like Gamin is going to put you in the corner, putting you in solitary confinement.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, Mac. It's custom kind of ugly.
Can't see the other side of it. It might be fire on the other side, but I can't see it. Okay, I see it. It's got the deep neck, the deep V neck. Okay, got some very wrestler energy. I respect it.
Absolutely. And let's see. Yeah, Mac had a decent combo there that got to the wall, but Gamin very proficient at these wall pressure situations. Get off me. Okay, good break.
That's all I got to say about this one. I say, And against Gamin style, the long-range style, I'm not sure if King has the moves to do it. Although 4-4 neutral 2 is mad good for it.
I would say maybe... I don't know. There's nothing I can think of off the top of my head that would allow Mac to get in if Gamin is trying to play the range game.
The Shining Wizard is pretty nice, right? He did run up Shining Wizard, run up into alley kick. That was pretty good. Now using the heat dash there.
Yeah, I was gonna say maybe alley kicks because they do have some good range.
Yeah.
He's
doing a little bit of wave dashing as well. Mac got, oh, that's right. Mac used to play Bob, so you know he got that wave dash in him. Unfortunately, the other thing that he got in him is one of these blades from Game & Anya's Victor. What the?
Okay. He reset there by Gaming Anya getting that combo and taking the lead 2-1 over Mac.
Yeah, we can all agree that that was kind of wild, right? That realignment, that was pretty nasty.
That was an insane realignment from Gaming Anya. Okay.
He was able to run up and get that running throw on the wall. But Mac, actually, I don't agree with that wave dash into. You actually pushed Gamin Anya further out of the wall. You lost your map advantage right there, my guy.
Yeah, you wanted to push her towards the corner of doom. That's the spot to be at. Good expo skill in there from Gamin Anya. Create a little bit of distance there.
Trying to go for those down 4-2s. Long range. Oh, that could have been honestly very close to kill with that giant swing. Mac trying to go for the jumps, expecting the low, but Gamin Anya not going to give it to you. But Gamin Anya is going to give it to you. Do you think that we see the character switch? No?
No. He's just going to run it right back. Didn't even give me time to answer. Jesus, Mac. He's must be confident enough in his king to think he could run it against Gamin Anya. Power bomb.
The big ol' down. I'm not familiar with what the name of that string is. I'm gonna find out after this set though. Pillar of Fire couldn't down those Jordans. I know you spent a lot of money on them, but I'm gonna slash them up, slash down your rib cage too with the down two, put you in the corner, and then take them one more stab at your toes.
So let's see what Mac can do now. Mac has had some potential to kill here, but just having a tough time closing out against Gaming Anya.
Yeah, it's got good wrestler energy, this custom right now. Mac going for the range 3 hop kick. I'm not sure about that one. And again, losing the map advantage, unfortunately. Gaming Anya is not getting to play that range 2, range 3 stuff though. So Mac is getting to play that brawl style and is succeeding with it as well. So I can see where the character matchup to player matchup is happening. But man, it looks like they got a better hop knee for you.
Oh, okay. The double jab didn't trade though, but one went mid, one went high. Let's see here. Mac playing very solid defense, getting the DDT on Gaming Anya. But now, once again, Gaming Anya getting herself away from that wall, away from that corner of doom.
Okay, using a little bit of jabs. Oh, and expected by Mac and able to get a nice punish. I'm not sure how far you can get. That's a damn shame, bro. That was awful, Shame. I am not sure what went wrong with your controller, man. Maybe get another one right there. I hope you're not using one of those Victrix pads. I know you didn't trade JJ Breeze for one.
I'm a Victrix enjoyer. I can't say much. But in those situations, man, that's why I just tell people, man, if you know for sure you want to guarantee yourself that damage, Rage Art all the time.
Gamin Anya is playing the brawling game quite a bit better than Mac right now. Just saying, you know that backdash thing that I like to do? Yeah, this is not the place for it. We're gonna go full on in your face dash block.
And you ain't lying about in your face, at least utilizing one backdash to try and get him with the shimmy and ending it with the low. Gaming Anya 2-0 over Mac. Now, Foxhound, do you think that the Feng matchup would have worked?
Shadow 20Z is going to show us how he do versus Pling, winners finals of ParagOnline number 31.
And Shadow already starting off pretty strong with some hard hits 5 seconds into the round, but Pling returning that favor.
Yes, hard hits is right. Good lord, this is some Black Swan kind of stuff right now. Good lord. Down 4-1-3. Okay, can we get some of that heat engaging action? Yes, sir. We are turning on the match. We are striking it.
Good stuff there from both players, but Shadow, Corner of Doom, good way to get out, and Pling caught micro ducking there. Went for it twice. Also, got a shout out to Pling and the Team Rocket Ling. I see you.
Okay. Where's James at? I see the Jesse. This is a really cute custom. This is one of my favorite Pling customs that I've seen so far. Too bad that it's gonna get a little bit of blood on it right there. That white is gonna show real bad on that stain.
Oh, the stomp by Shadow. Woo, Shadow is cooking right now. Nope, not enough cash for you to pop that heat burst. Sit down, lady.
Bro, there's plenty of guac in this shop right there. It is extra, and then the extra that it costs is Pling's life out here. Shadow 20Z is trying to get going forward, trying to keep Pling in this corner, but Pling is getting a pretty good job of being able to move out there to themselves.
But now Pling has to deal with closing out on someone like Shadow 20Z, and it's not how you start, it's how you finish. And speaking of finishing, Shadow finishing off this game with the hop kick combo. Something you don't really see from Zafina's is to get a hop kick.
Yeah, I think it was Pling trying to go for the long wait on the Hypnotist stance mid or Hypnotist stance low. I couldn't say what it was because Shadow 20Z just said, I know you're trying for some bullshit right now. Let me just stop you right there. That is, yes, I see you out there counting in chat, 13 wins straight. He has not lost a set in this bracket so far, Shadow 20Z. And he has not lost a game in the last, let me do some calculation, in the last 6 games that he's played. 6 sets. Excuse me, 6 sets.
This man has technically been playing Tekken for the last 3 hours. He did take a little break towards the end, but in those 3 hours, he has not lost a single game. All right. The man is cooking. He is on a tear. He definitely has to be feeling some type of momentum from taking that win on TNS on Tuesday. But this is Shadow time for real, and he's gonna stick with his time.
For the next battle.
Nova Afterglow saying final boss energy. Yes, Shadow 20Z, once known as the Arslan Ash Slayer. Let's not forget who the hell we're talking about. Put some respect on my man's name. Shadow 20Z now has to deal with the Yoshimitsu though. Let's count how many bad breaths that we see from Pling. Not how many hit, but how many he expect. 1. Help me out, chat. I know you're gonna be able to have the calculators ready. Shadow 20Z says, no. We're not doing none of that. I'm running up straight on you. Gonna have that first breath whiff, and you're not allowed to have your lungs inside of me. No, sir.
And that was one thing that I was gonna anticipate. That's two, by the way. That was one thing I was gonna anticipate was Pling gonna switch off to the Yoshimitsu and potentially throw Shadow off his game, but Could that mean potentially Shadow switching characters?
I can't believe the wall jump didn't hit right there. Peeling tried to go for the long-range mid. Unfortunately, it was way too slow, and Shadow 20Z was able to get this pop-up. It's Shadow time, baby. 9 seconds remaining. What you gonna do?
5 seconds remaining. What is Peeling gonna do here? Oh, try to go for the Wisconsin jump. That ain't gonna do nothing for you, buddy.
Can we talk about how that CD2 made Peeling's opponent, Shadow 20Z, just kind of like spin off of the wall instead of actually splatting on it? That was a damn shame. That's some Tekken 8 ass energy. I would expect nothing less on this stage.
Okay, did you see what just happened there? He was in back turn kick, put him in face forward position.
This is something that these high-level players know is exactly going to happen. Can Peeling keep it together and clutch this round out? That is it. The running 3. It's going to do a lot of chip damage if you buck it, and a lot of real damage if you don't.
And is now good stuff here. Maybe the Yoshimitsu, that's 3 for Peeling, can help him actually overcome Shadow in this situation. Probably going to have to make Shadow second guess even more, which Yoshimitsu can definitely do.
Peeling trying to go for the Indian stance. Very interesting. Shadow tries to pop them up, but unfortunately doesn't get a flow. And look at all of that. Peeling trying to go for the upward one, but didn't have the sword out. I'm very confused by that, but you know, unfortunately for Shadow, still kept it going. It kept working. I counted 3 bad breaths, by the way.
Absolutely. We are in 3 bad breaths. Good stuff from Peeling to end the round with the low. Again, gotta call it out, playing the realest forms of Tekken for Peeling. Gets the launcher. Oh, Lord, to the wall we go. Okay, Peeling applying, turning it up now. That's 4 breaths.
Oh, you're dead. Oh, you're not dead. That's crazy. Peeling did the heat burst cancel at the long range and unfortunately did not get a good wall combo. However, does get the Manji spin kicks finisher, and we are tied up in the game count. It ain't gonna go down that quickly. Princess Ling says West Side.
Man, now let's see. As I mentioned earlier, could this potentially urge Shadow to switch characters? Absolutely not. They're gonna run it right back. No stage switch, nothing. That's 5, by the way.
Oh yeah, the streak is gone. That's a damn shame. Oh, it's unfortunate. But Peeling says it's about time. Peeling using the spin into dash up 3-1, gets that heat engager, and Shadow is in trouble when it comes to the life lead.
Absolutely, but Shadow time means anytime. As long as Shadow is alive, he can easily bring this back. You can't sleep on him. There goes that heat burst. You got 25 seconds. That's more than enough time. There goes the wall splat. And he waited. You saw that. Wow, that was insane. The way he just stood there, gave it a hot second. All right, it's hot now. Let's pop this rage.
Bro, the flash right there. I felt like I was playing a From Software game and hitting that reset button. Good lord, Shadow 20Z just knows exactly how to get the most amount of damage. He is not letting any of these unblockables go. Oh man, the hop kick just on reaction.
The hop kick on the low unblockable, insane work. I want to do that one day. I'll do it one day. But, you know, Shadow living out my dreams right now.
Damn, look at how good the spin is working for Princess Ling right now. Ooh, keep out jab. Shadow still not allowing Peeling to get them with this heat smash.
And that heat smash also aligned him back up. I don't know how that worked. Wasn't off axis. But let's see what Peeling can do here to close this out.
Peeling tried to go for the down 2 string mixed up. And see this right there, that down 2, that's one of Yoshimitsu's best tools, and you all Yoshi players don't use it enough. That is absolutely not the tool that you want to use right there, my man. You want to use the CD1 in order to catch him out of the Mantis stance. Come on, Peeling, get that matchup knowledge, knowing, oh my god, he got the flash, the Soul Stealer special.
He's listening to you. He said, all right, here you go. That's 6, by the way. 6 bad breaths.
6, you're right. Oh my god.
Oh, wow. Okay, Peeling closing these rounds out, bonking Shadow 20Z got caught ducking there. Good break from Shadow though.
We're seeing a lot of nuance from Peeling right now. He's using a lot of the same options, but it's all about how he's using those options. Oh my god, Shadow 20Z gonna maybe get it to the end here. It put him right side face up, didn't get the wall combo, but does get the jazz hands, the toe taps, and it's trying to tap dance into game 3. Game 4.
Man, somebody in chat said it best. I think it was Khalil actually. He said this set is spicy. This is a spicy set, man. All right, let's see now. Let's see who's gonna. This is a very important round for both players. Gives them the game lead and momentum going into the next game.
Ooh, interesting. Peeling trying to go for the 7th of the bad breath. Whiffs it, but gets the Princess Ling special with the whip into down forward 2. Oh man, that's a damn shame because of the wall axis. Peeling was not able to get the sword sweep, and honestly, I can't say if it was an issue on his execution or maybe it was something wrong with what he did with that wall. Again, we talk about how this stage particularly cannot give you good wall splat, and Shadow 20Z was able to backdash. That's how I know Peeling had some execution mistake in there. That was unfortunate.
I would hate to be in that situation where you're so close to winning. I honestly think it could have just been a spacing issue where Peeling was just a little bit too far. Or it could have been Shadow, again, sidestepping it. It just worked out very well for him. But now Peeling starting off the round real strong. 15 seconds in, half of Shadow's health gone. Now with a quarter health, Peeling took that one very personal.
Using the 2-1. Shadow trying to go for those deep cuts with the down 1. Okay, let's see if you can go and try to get a flash in the middle. I would have done flash there. It's all good though. You can do, I think, counter hit 2-1 as well.
Okay, the neutral. There goes number 8.
Okay, sidestep, gets away from the heat burst. Nice little punish.
Great sidestep there from Shadow. Spins out to try and create some distance. The back 2-2 heat dash. Oh, but he drops it. What happened there?
I think he went to go for the second hit of the 4-2-1, but didn't get it. That is tragic work right there. Unfortunate for Peeling. Couldn't keep it together. Shadow 20Z gets away with murder.
And now let's see. Shadow 20Z is only 2 rounds away from closing this out and going into grand finals. Let's see what Peeling has to say. Never mind the second perfect. Shadow 20Z only 1 round away.
Again, we're seeing that the Mantis stance is so evasive. Not even while standing 4 is able to get it. That's number 9 bad breath. Shadow 20Z is gonna have to make Peeling real scared. He goes 4 spins right there, uses a huge amount of his own life, and is able to get the map advantage.
And number 9 bad breath, by the way. There's number 10. He just stood there. Shadow 20Z just standing there menacingly. The 3-1 from Peeling. The grab doesn't get broken. Oh Lord, what's Peeling gonna do here? He went for the seppuku, but Shadow getting the move just in time. Peeling, what a madman. Unfortunate that Shadow beat him out. How you feel about that, Fox? The man is speechless. He can't say nothing. It's like, oh, one day I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you one day. So let's see now who's gonna move on.
We got Gamin Anya and Revengeance. Gamin Anya, ice cream. Revengeance trying to show them that they are the cream of the crop, seeing if they can get it all the way to the top of this bracket.
Oh, okay, Foxhound. I see you spitting the bars. Tell him what time it is.
Yes, sir. You already know, got that 28% cacao dark chocolate bars out here. Oh my god. Get those combos. Can Revengeance get them all the way over to that wall? Yes, they did. And they got the tornado with the perfect QCB1 tornado at the wall at the right time. I'm taking notes.
And just as you was talking about them machine gun punches, man, the best way to end those wall combos and kill, Revenge is using it very, very well.
Okay, definitely getting punished for that one. You gotta try it though, 100%, especially if they're doing a lot of stepping. Gamin Anya trying to use that heat, using a lot of the chip damage. Apparently that is -14. I learned something about that today. Oh my god, you gotta expect the huge damage that Revengeance is doing. Oh my god.
Still made it to the wall, didn't get the optimal wall ender. Still, the fact that they get that far is scary business. Revengeance.
Finish it out. That was a good little convert there after the 1-2-4 interruption. Yo, there it is. The orbital heal. It's that round steel that you're gonna see. Gamin Anya is on these walls.
Man, Revengeance is definitely gaming Anya because he's playing these rounds so proficiently, man. It's once again now, but Gaming Anya applying this pressure very well now, trying to mix it up a little bit.
Oh, that's all counter. That's all confirmable. 48 damage when you eat all of it. Oh, the lows. Revengeance is actually not blocking low, and it is the toes that is causing his downfall.
Absolutely. We saw what, 2 back-to-back fours connect there. So those tend to stack up. The lows always pile up if you don't block them.
That was 2 attempts at the up 1+2. Gamin Anya said, I'm gonna do it. It's gonna happen. Chopping elbow, back 1, but unfortunately the QCB1 not working out. Final round for game 1.
Final round, game 1 indeed. And this is kind of what I expected from these two, right? They're gonna go back and forth. This is why I thought this match was gonna be very exciting. It's just who is gonna be better at closing out? It's gonna be the true factor here.
A lot of jab work from Revengeance, and Gamin Anya is doing a lot of those high crushes, just like that down back 4, but Revengeance finally blocking low at the most crucial of moments.
And now we see, okay, good rollout. That was a smart move from Gaming Anya. Doesn't want to be in that corner of doom. And now applying this pressure at the wall, gets the wall splat. Nothing, good throw break from Revengeance. Let's see what Gaming Anya can do. The low, high. Good stuff from Gaming Anya to steal. I would say steal that one from Revengeance. Didn't rob him, but stole it. If that makes sense.
Yo, stab my toe and then hit the bald spot on the top to make the bald spot bigger. That's disrespectful.
Ooh,
nice. Oh my god. What a spacing trap from Gaming Anya.
And gets the balcony break. You know, that's the first balcony break we've seen all day today on stream for this stage,
right, bro. 21-second perfect. Let's go.
But now we're starting to see that Gaming Anya is playing in his face now, right? As we were talking about earlier, she doesn't want to create that spacing. So now we're playing in the face. Good counter hit launcher there.
In the wall. Oh, apparently that explodes the wall. That makes a lot of sense. You would shoot something that's explosive and it would make it explode. Orbital heal not catching Gaming Anya's down back 4, but that's okay because Revengeance is still being able to get over to the next wall, get a really good combo, and maybe try and keep the Oki together. That's the second time that we saw that pop up. Revengeance getting Gaming Anya for trying to kip up or spring kick after the wall combo.
Yeah, that's why you always got to be careful trying to press on those wake-ups with Gaming Anya. Getting that launcher at the start of the round, insane work. And then counter hit on the wake-up from Revengeance, even more insane work. But you're a Bryan player, so it makes sense.
Get there. Tornado. Yes, sir. Make sure that you stay in this corner. I told you you're in timeout. Revengeance says, no, I got the Tommy Pickles energy. You can't keep me in the pen.
Not the Tommy Pickles. No, they stayed in the pen, making their own adventures, just like how Gaming Anya is sending Revengeance on this adventure to the wall. Jeez.
Wow, Gamin Anya, as soon as we think that Gamin Anya is done for, she just comes right back.
She just turns it up. She literally wakes up and wakes up.
Okay, uses the wall standing 3 to get some extra damage. Okay, Revengeance going for the break. That is crazy that you can get that right there. And the 3rd time in a row.
These wake up options for Gaming Anya are honestly what is killing her right now. This is the 3rd time, as you said, that she tries to kip up and or spring kick on the wake up and gets reset for it.
They're playing the jab game, and immediately Gamin Anya is like, oh good, you got a nice little jab there. Let me let you think that you have the ability to keep that going so I can stop you. Get Gat over here. Oh, very nice sidestep. Revengeance is keeping on the pressure. Does not get the counter hit though.
Oh, okay, and we see Revengeance is now trying to create some spacing for himself. He is backing up a lot, doing those micro ducks, but just not punishing. Every time he ends up getting a whiff. And Gaming Anya once again ending it with the low, taking it 2-0 right now. Revengeance still is in. This is 1st to 3 for folks. Or is this 1st to 2 actually?
No, it's 1st to 3.
Oh, it's 1st to 3. We're in semifinals. You right.
Now, Revengeance may not know that due to the fact that Revengeance has not been in our top 8 yet before. However, it also could be just that we were waiting to go to another stage. Revengeance is still on the cab. Excellent. Look at y'all reading the directions before you enter your brackets. Bravo.
Oh, yeah.
Sanctum now. This is going to be really good for the wall breaks. I think actually it's probably better for Gamin on you than it is for Revengeance, but it's all going to depend on who gets that first big wall combo.
Absolutely. And I think okay, let's talk about real quick. The top part for sure works more in Victor's favor, but once you get to the bottom, that's all Bryan.
Yeah, I think so with the spacing as well, especially with those walls that have the ability to break on just sneezing on them. Revengeance doing a little bit more than sneezing with these hatchet kicks right there, but Gamin Anya is definitely keeping up.
Gaming Anya, oh, the double back step into the launcher. What? Okay, now Gaming Anya is making Revengeance play her game with the spacing now.
What did I tell you about her spacing traps, man? They are super good, especially when you got that backdash on point like Gamin Anya Super Berry for you does. It's blackberries coming out here and juicing Revengeance. Nice 1-2-4. I didn't realize that low didn't high crush with enough time to be able to get the jab string right there, but I learned something today. Revengeance is teaching.
Dude, I'm telling you, I told you at the beginning, ring the bell because class is in session, but Revengeance saying class is going to stay in session just a little bit longer. We got a little bit of overtime in class today.
Yes, sir. You had some extra homework to do. I will not do down back 4. Write it 1,000 times on the board.
Oh, okay, here goes that Bryan wall pressure we were talking about. Gaming Anya slightly sidestepping and put herself out of there, but Revengeance saying, you're going right back to the wall, buddy. I don't know what you thought this was.
You see how much damage that combo did, and it required 0 wall carry whatsoever. That's the power of Bryan. Bryan does not need... He needs to be near walls, but he does not need to carry to a wall to get damage. Damn, Revengeance missing out on the 3rd hit of the 4-2-1-2 string and not getting the rest of it. That is tough. Look at how much damage that they have taken, and they have heat, but they're definitely not in the driver's seat.
And once again, Gaming Anya utilizing those back dashes, double back dash, triple back dash into a poke, and even potentially a launcher. That was a good round there from Gaming Anya, but 2 rounds apiece. This is survival point for Revengeance.
Gamin Anya tried to go for the timing read right there, and Revengeance got a little bit better of a timing read with the QCB1, that snake bite. Ooh, another great duck and punish.
And like I said, the bottom part of this stage works so well for Bryan. It's so close. And he, as you said earlier, he doesn't necessarily need wall carry. He just needs a wall.
Gamin Anya is going to go for the toes when Revengeance least expects it. Because Revengeance, you're seeing not doing a lot of low ducking, doing a couple of ducks for like Twitch ducks to be able to get under some highs, but not yet going to duck on the EI stance. Gamin Anya, 10 seconds remaining, trying to keep it together. Revengeance trying to keep their turn going on, getting punished. 5 seconds remaining. Medina.
Ooh, 2 seconds, one left. Ooh! And went for the high instead, and it worked out for Gaming Anya at the buzzer. What a way to end that round. Oh man, what a set between these two.
Earlier in the match versus Shake, Gaming Anya was using the down back four very liberally. Now Peeling is probably watching that match and probably has a good eye for it. Here it is, losers finals of ParagOnline number 31.
And now let's see if Gaming Anya can utilize that same method that she used against Shake. We already got counter hit, and this is gonna go to the balcony for sure. Is she gonna break it though? Nope.
There it is, AOP evading one time. I'm counting these. I'm counting the AOP evasions. Damn, down back two into immediate heat smash. Now the thing is yeah, she's +5, but a lot of times Peeling will go and sidestep after down back two to kind of make it a little bit difficult to expect when the heat smash is happening. This time though, they did the immediate timing. Though Gaming Anya is not worried about that at all. Says, you know what, we on to the next round, already taking 50% off you.
Although that sidewall combo was beautiful. Beautiful way to get her to the balcony by shooting her. But now the stage is changed once again. So now we're gonna see whose favor works out on.
Oh, Hill, thank you very much. That forward 1+2, even better than Yoshimitsu's. Gaming Anya is probably gonna get Peeling to this other wall. Oh no, it wasn't quite there.
No Chris Brown wall to wall for you.
Not the Chris Brown. Come on, we don't. No. I just no. Down forward 2. Put you over to the wall, make you stick there like glue. Get over there. Oh no, Peeling is hop kicking.
And that was one thing I was worried about, right? For like if Peeling went Yoshi is, but mind you, this is me thinking of a traditional Victor and how much they like to go into stances and how Yoshimitsu can hop knee punish basically any stance change that they could see Victor go into.
That's a thing. Now I'd have to lab that a little bit heavier. Yo, Peeling just letting the standing 3 rip right now. Doesn't get the wall burst, doesn't need it. Does go for the hypnotist stance low. Lots of damage. Peeling trying to step out of there, and of course stepping to the wrong direction against Victor. Stepping left is not the way you want to go.
Okay, now Gaming Anya back against the wall. You don't want to be here against Peeling, and her pressure belt wakes up. Explosion! What a move from Gaming Anya, and went for the low. Gaming Anya has been playing real Tekken all night, ladies and gentlemen.
Dog, the amount of damage that got done in that amount of time is insane. Peeling trying to rival that amount of damage with this wall combo though, and could maybe get another interaction into dub. The AOP not working out for them. The back one, there it is, AOP evasion number 2. Gaming Anya trying to go with the wall standing 2, but it's not working. Peeling gets game 1 of losers finals.
And that was such a close set, but you saw the double AOP evasion. Did the first one and then got another one right after. Oh god, Peeling, it's still so crazy to say. We mentioned earlier that Ling Xiaoyu is a scary character to play against in Tekken 8.
Yeah, so I'm looking back at that round where Gaming Anya hit the up 1+2. Gaming Anya deleted 70% of Peeling's life in 6 seconds. Insane.
Jeez. 6 seconds? That is a lot.
It didn't need a combo. It's just Victor being in heat.
That's just Victor shenanigans. And now we got that Alagont Palace, the stage we haven't seen all day First time seeing this stage on stream and getting the counter hit after the side step. Good stuff from Gaming Anya. Can get peeling in the corner of Doom, actually.
Okay. Get those lows chopping. That made you pop up way further on the wall than I expected it to. That is, once again, negative 14. And that's 2 players in a row that did a 14 frame launch punish on you. That's a damn shame for this matchup.
Oh, and peeling gonna take Gaming Anya. Was that a reset, by the way?
It absolutely was. If there's one thing that you know these Link Xiaoyu players got, it's resets in the pocket.
Oh my god, look at that damage that peeling did to Gaming Anya, especially with that reset. That was very unfortunate to be on the receiving end of that.
Peeling is being evasive with the back turn now. Oh, nice. The little running 1+2 or 4-1+2. I'm not sure of the exact.
The roll there from peeling was very beautiful in that gunshot, by the way. I just wanted to state that.
Peeling is being way more evasive with the back turn. I know I was saying it a second ago, but we're seeing a lot more of that as opposed to the AOP so far in this match, at least in game 2. You're getting...
Oh? Excusez-moi?
Bro, they tried to do the heat engager, the back 1+2 to go under because it has a lot of forward momentum, but it was too late.
Yeah. Maybe just a frame or two too late. Good way to get away from the wall for peeling. Switching sides, and once again, oh lord, what is this camera movement? Good stuff from Gaming Anya to take advantage of that. Get that balcony break. Yes, ma'am. Potentially still get to the wall with the tornado. And the Bon Apple tea. Oh, doesn't get a wall
apple tea. Get out of here, my guy. Oh, that wall splat was not right. Forward 1+2, unfortunately whiffing because of the tech roll situation. Didn't have the right meaty timing. Oh, tried to go for the hop over, but I was on the ground, and now you have found out.
So 1 round apiece for each of them, although peeling, or 2 rounds to 1, sorry, peeling up. This is for Gaming Anya, just has to set the tone here to try and tie these rounds up and potentially tie it up here with peeling. Gaming Anya definitely putting the work using the heat smash, but that is punishable. Good stuff from peeling.
Oh, I stay on the ground. You're not playing versus Joe Crush right now. That is AOP evasion number 3, if I am not mistaken, and it was a crucial one. It saved peeling from dying. Going into the AOP, into the 1-2 heat dash, walking a little bit extra, hypnotizing you into thinking that you was not gonna get hit, acting like you not gonna get hypnotized.
Man, and peeling, literally showing the 1 HP and a dream. Gaming Anya was so close to closing out that round, but that's why I say it's how you finish, not how you start, that matters at the end of the day.
The AOP is just so frustrating for Gaming Anya. The down 2 is working pretty well when they can get it, but look at how many times it is getting whiffed on. There's the Cali roll you were talking about earlier, Medina. Got that sushi ready for you.
Yeah, absolutely. But now, if something that I also mentioned earlier, we're not seeing too many down back 4s from Gaming Anya this time around.
That is a true statement. Peeling is doing that block punishment very locked in right now. Gaming Anya trying to go for the down forward 2, which is -14.
Oh, here goes that wall pressure for peeling. Tried to duck, but Gaming Anya doing the whole string instead. Let's see what peeling. Well, let's see what Gaming Anya can do to get herself out of this corner of doom. Absolutely nothing, peeling says. And peeling now at set point.
What a trade. That's a Nancy Pelosi trade right there. Peeling gonna get on this wall. Does have the tornado into some extra hits, but 1 hit too many.
There we go.
AOP not gonna save you from that one.
Absolutely. That's what we needed to see more of Gaming Anya from early. Oh my lord, what are these wall splats?
But just a little bit too greedy. Peeling getting a perfect wall splat on that for the realignment, but unfortunately not keeping it.
All right, now again, back against the wall. Peeling going for the unblockable. What a move. Gaming Anya just froze up, didn't know what to do there. and Peeling, being the bracket demon that he is for a reason. No round brown on that set for Peeling. Good stuff from Gaming Anya, though. It's against Joe Crush, or whether it's against Shadow, or whether it's against KingRaze Jr., Peeling do stay in grand finals. And as we just said, consistency is key. And he, excuse me, he tried to go for the unblockable stab there. What are you doing, sir?
The Thunderblade. All right, so here's what happened. Back 1+4 is Thunderblade. So if Peeling was trying to do backdash and do flash and was holding the back button, that's what would have caused the Thunderblade to come out. So Peeling, I hope that doesn't ever happen to you again. I can't say I've had that misinput happen to myself, but you know, it's first time for everything.
It happens. There's a lot of shenanigans in Tekken, especially when it comes to inputs. So we've all had an input shenanigan happen somewhere. Okay, Shadow 8 saying nah. Wow, eat all of that. Good 1-1 though.
Damn the damage. Damn the damage. The knockdowns. Ooh, the perfect spacing from Shadow. That's what the S stands for in Shadow. We'll tell you about the rest of the letters later.
Okay, oh, the forward-facing knockdown. Ooh, that was a face plant if I've ever seen one for real.
Don't know if I agree with using the heat smash right after the heat burst. They could have gotten so much damage, so much wall combo. If they were back turn, they maybe could have even gotten some extra guarantee into the W, but neither here nor there. The H in Shadow stands for hell no. I'm not gonna get hit by this one, but Peeling is ducking.
The P in Peeling stands for I'm pretty sure you're gonna get hit by this flash.
You're
and
right
there
about
goes
that.
the bad breath. And there we go, once again using the flash to get himself into a wall combo potentially. Oh, this is definitely going to the wall. And bad breath. That's the third time this round alone. Fourth time. Uses the bad. Fifth time. Oh Lord, give me a sixth one.
Not the rainbow drop. Shadow. That's a 45 damage throw. You cannot be getting hit by that one. It's crazy that Peeling did not go for the back 2-2 heat dash once they went for the second hit of back 2-2. Shadow trying to get the block punish on Flash, but it can be very difficult to do so, especially when Flash has got such little startup frames. Shadow has got Peeling on the wall though.
Oh, and there's the sixth one in this set, but that one actually connected and stuck to whatever Shadow was trying to do.
Peeling is standing his ground there. No freaking way that hit right there. Shadow 20Z tried to do the tarantula stance into the big old but it caught him out of there.
We got to put you in the soundboard, fam, for Tekken, I'm telling you.
Oh my god, this damage. Shadow 20Z closing it out.
Man.
You're talking about somebody that needs to be on the soundboard for Tekken. We need Shadow 20Z's. Sorry, we need Max Ninja. That guy, 100%.
Max Ninja. Yeah, Max Ninja is hilarious. We do need to put Max Ninja in the soundboard. Man, it's so funny because even watching Peeling trying to play a more preservative Yoshi somehow still ends up doing Yoshi shenanigans. You know, we saw it with the back 1-4, as you said, trying to get the unblockable, but ended up getting the unblockable input, getting the bad breath while Zafina was in spider stance. How did that happen?
Round one.
They were just pressing a button that made it so that they were no longer in that high evasive stance. Shadow 20Z already with the wall standing 1-2 to get under whatever the hell high Peeling is trying to do. Look at this. Shadow's already got him in the corner.
Uh-oh, that's gonna hurt. Better to get the guard than the guard break though. And the 1-1, okay, the 4-1+2 as well, instantly. And Peeling turning up now.
Very interesting. Trying to use the 3-4 Shadow 20Z. Ooh, I like that little spin to be able to get out of the way of that string. You know, the other day I saw somebody like my little string spreadsheet on Twitter, it was Pling. So I think he learned a lot of strings that you can spin out of, which is a lot of them, as I notated in that spreadsheet. So it shows that the people that are able to have those big amounts of, you know, mental brain, Pling is certainly one of them. He can keep it all together all the time.
Pling is definitely studying, and something I didn't know, by the way, I didn't know Flash could lead into a wall break.
Yes, my guy, because it's a launcher, you know, and it does a lot of knockback too. Speaking of knockback, Shadow 20Z knocking back a lot of that recoverable health to get back.
All right, Shadow staying into these stances, and there goes the Hopney. You see that as a Claudio main, that is very, very big, like, go-to for me. If I see you in the stance, I'm just gonna hop kick you. So like, I would assume a lot of other people have that same idea, but not every character has a Claudio hop kick.
Shadow is getting able to tech roll. Pling did one too many of the back ones. You're supposed to do 2 back ones right there. It's very interesting, the sidewall situations. That's the second time that we've seen Shadow able to not get hit by the samurai cutter.
Ooh, and uses the heat smash to take that round from Pling. Pling just needs one more round to tie up the sets. Down forward 2 to start off the round, but misses the last hit to continue that combo.
Yeah, her heat smash is so brutal, 100%. You have a whole tornado of souls getting put toward you. Pling trying to go for the down 4-2, but Shadow 20Z is a little bit faster. Bro, Shadow 20Z, he didn't punish the flashing steel with the heat smash. Oh, Pling gets a punish for themselves though.
Oh, and Pling getting the wall splat 2 in there also. Foxon, I know you see we got in chat right now, right?
You already know. That's my man. Yoshimitsu seen on stream, Jumanji is there.
Oh yeah, absolutely. That is a he has like the Yoshi sense. It's like the spider sense. You could feel
it's
it
like
go
the bat
off.
signal. Yeah, that too.
But also seeing Lee Mishima in chat. This man is an insane Argentinian player, dude. And we got, dude, the people showing up in chat right now is insane. You know that some solid booty Tekken is being played right now with all these people showing up talking about the Tekken that's being played. You gotta love to see it.
We got the inconsiderate one, Rack, showing up with his hamster, Hamtaro. When we work together, it's much better. Shadow 20Z now going for the Alisa. Very, very interesting. I want to know what chat thinks of this character swap. Specifically, I want to know what y'all, Lee Mishima, Rack, and Jumanji. Y'all just popped in here. Some of the best Tekken players that are in this chat. I want to hear what y'all think about this.
I think Shadow wants to utilize those damn chainsaws, man. You gotta hate those chainsaws. But you know that Alisa also has a really solid sidestep game, a real solid punish game as well. Not saying that Shadow didn't have it with Zafina, but much better with Alisa.
Bro, Pling going for that hard duck, and Shadow said, you know what? I'm going to hit you with these running 3-4 to get that hard buck.
Listen, man, let me tell you a small story about FGC meetups. Right in the outskirts of Chicago, Illinois, and how Shadow counterpicked a Lee player with Alisa and did the fastest grand final set that I've ever witnessed. He wanted to go home.
I believe it, bro. Down 4-2, Pling using that keep out style of his that is so well curated, figured out. Shadow's got a lot of gray life on his side though.
Yeah, and Shadow can recover a lot of this life, although you only have 10 seconds to do it. You gotta watch out for Pling and that spin game. He's definitely gonna take advantage of it to create more distance than what you were already trying to do.
Ooh, those quick buttons right there. Peeling, running up and getting the Spirited away. Not a huge amount of damage for what it is, but you did break the floor and get that combo, and that's really what's important.
Oh, good duck there on the bad breath for Shadow20Z. But let's see, he's sidestepping a lot. Oh, okay. That was a high. Didn't do anything to Peeling.
Yeah, for those of you that don't know, when he's in the bad stomach stance, he is fully high crushing during that. So it's interesting that Peeling's not going for that. He's just going for the hard ducks instead. Oh my god, that was not a punishable attack, but Shadow was like, I'm going to immediately press something because I expect for you to be pressing something trying to move on me.
What an amazing sidestep too from Peeling. Or I'm sorry, from Shadow, mind you. Man, we so locked in. These guys are duking it out for sure. An amazing grand final set.
Okay, Peeling getting the guarantee down too. Shadow not going for the shoe shine for the full crouch. Peeling does get the whiff punish. What in the hell did you do that, Shadow? Come on, you got to kill him for that.
I'm not gonna lie, when I wanted to learn Yoshi, the one Yoshi player or the two Yoshi players at the local were like, yeah, don't do up forward two. Please don't.
Yep. You can see why. It's 30 frames startup. I want to say it's either 30 or 35 frames startup. It's very, very reactable. Obviously, it's a good amount of damage if you expect the opponent to stay on the ground. Shadow20Z did definitely not do that. And then Peeling killed himself at the end of that round by doing down 2-2, thinking that maybe he had a whiff punish, and then he let the last hit of the string rip, which normally stops people from trying to punish the first two hits, but it was a high. And so Shadow got the duck, launched him up in the air, and that's all there was to it. Shadow is one game away from taking ParagOnline number 31.
And I know Shadow definitely wouldn't mind adding 2 victories in 1 week. You know, one for Paragon, one for TNS. It looks really good, but, you know, Shadow only makes his Tekken look really good. I don't think he really cares about these victories, but now we got Majin Yoshi.
Ooh.
That's a sick custom.
Yes, sir. Oh, man, trying to cut the tentacles off this, man. Flashing steel, getting underwards, but not getting the counter hit that I'm sure that Peeling wanted.
Oh, and the launcher, Peeling, good stuff there. Could potentially make it to the wall. No, he went for the guard break, got the toe kick. What a smart move from Shadow.
Yes, because Peeling was doing some not guaranteed business with a guard break. Yes, get that punish. You tried to go for all 6 spins that allows you to get floated, but Shadow20Z was not ready to pick it up.
That was a very shenanigan-esque round ender there. But you love to see, you gotta see it every once in a while from Yoshi players. Oh, the flash back to 2, yes, into the heat engager.
That move is called Soul Stealer in the move list, but it should be called Turn Stealer.
That's true. I agree. Okay, good side steps.
The cameraman was just like, let me just bring it around town.
I could tell with the high-pitched Foxhound reaction that was even more Yoshi shenanigans with the sidestep.
Yeah, no, it was just really weird how we saw the shoe shine, the full crouch 1+2, not work for Shadow20Z. It seems like it's got like circular movement on it, but I guess not. I guess it's way more linear than we expected. Yo, Peeling getting the flashing steel counter hit into this huge wall damage.
Oh, and he went for the sword spin. What a move by Peeling. Okay, Peeling is now waking up, right? Very low health situation for Shadow, but you let Shadow live. That was your mistake. You don't want to do that. Oh, okay.
This is some pretty classic Yoshimitsu stuff that we're seeing right here. Peeling again, getting the crouch dash 2 counter hit. That was 3 of them in 1 round that hit. I think the first one was counter hit. Second one was on the side wall splat, so that gave Peeling the rest of the damage for the combo. And then the third one was counter hit as well. My God.
I don't know what it is. It could potentially be Shadow seeing the very quick stance change and thinking that he's going to go low for some reason. Or he's going to try and grab. Can you even grab From
Grab from what?
can you grab cancel from his whatever his 1+2 stance is?
The Kinsho? No, there's no grab out of Kinsho. And actually, in the situation, okay, so it's very deep. But Kinsho stance, if you grab while you're in, if the opponent grabs while Yoshi is in Kinsho stance, then that is a guaranteed grab because you're considered parry. However, if you go into Kinsho stance and you hit forward, it actually does have true high crush frames during the forward input during certain portions of the Kinsho dash. So it could actually get under a grab. However, I think we're seeing a lot more of the Dragonfly and a lot more of that stand-up game. We're not seeing too much of the Kinsho stance other than the guard break mix.
Right. But now Shadow 20Z switched the Zafina. Maybe the Zafina worked better in his favor than Alyssa did.
Ooh, I'm about to say you're done. Peeling not going for the heat dash though. Shadow 20Z found a very interesting option select right there.
Oh, good micro step there from Shadow, and he gets the wall splat while with the heat engager as well. Shadow doing some damage. Oh lord, is this okay? I was gonna say she was in spider stance, so was that gonna connect? It seemed like it did though.
100%. Yeah, especially in that situation because you know she doesn't have the ability to block out of there. Shadow's gonna go and get a rage art of his own, I think here. No, chooses to get that long wall slump and use the 20% extra damage from the rage to get the kill.
And Shadow definitely looking more confident in his Zafina than he did with the Alyssa. At least from what I see, he's going for those low pokes, good rising launcher from Peeling, but he misses any type of combination he had there. Oh, for the guard break.
That's done.
Man, unfortunate. The guard break into the 1-1. That was crazy.
Yep, you get plus 14 on that. So he could have actually done another flashing steel CD2 even. And 1-1, yeah, of course guaranteed. Interesting. Back 1-1 into 3-4 into the smelly finger. Not landing, but the rainbow drop. That's the third rainbow drop we've seen. Shadow 20Z is not breaking these 1+2s.
Oh, and again, you let Shadow 20Z live, but you're going for these down back 3 kicks. Peeling. Potential reset point here.
Absolutely. Okay, Shadow 20Z now starting to play with the Mantis stance. Oh my god. Shadow 20Z not getting the 13 frame punish on the flashing steel. That's tragic.
Good patience though from Shadow, showing that how proficient he is with patience. Not very antsy to press a button, but now heat smash from Peeling, bonking Shadow 20Z. And the hop kick once again, something we don't see from Zafina players. But Shadow says, I'm not your normal Zafina player.
He's not your average everyday guy. He's a smart guy. Oh, that's a lot of life for you to just spin away, my dude, especially when this is your last round and Shadow 20Z trying to keep it as your last round.
Okay, Shadow. Let's see what he can do here. He has to close this out if he wants to finish and go home. Although he is already home.
At the 1+2, this is an explodable wall. Unfortunately, Shadow 20Z waited a little bit too long. Peeling using the last bit of life that he had that was expendable to spin out. And now he's giving himself another opportunity to stay alive.
And they're both just dancing, sidestepping in the neutral. Let's see what Shadow's going for those lows. No. Oh, and the unblockable. Uh-oh, this is going to be very tough for Shadow.
He's got a rage art here, right? Oh no, back one. Oh my god, don't get hit by the unblockable. That was a trade, and that was the final flash of the blade. Shadow 20Z takes it. Whoa my god, what a final round, final interaction. And if there is something that you can expect out of ParagOnline number 31, it is that highest tier of action.